Hello, everyone. This is Adam again. Thank you for stopping by my channel today. Today, I'm going to do a little live stream, kind of going over this collection that I bought and kind of my thoughts on one of my favorite ways on adding cards to my collection, my PC collection. So basically, I bought like 5 boxes of cards. Let's see, one 4 row, two 5 rows, a 3 row, and then like a just a miscellaneous box the guy had some cards in, and I sit there and sorted through it and kind of made myself what I call a bulk lot that I plan on trying to sell off, and as well a what I call a card show box that I put basically value cards in there that I would usually price somewhere between $2 to $5, and then maybe some $5 to $10 type range cards. And I got that kind of in a box. And then after all that, I pulled a big old stack of cards that I'm actually going to keep in my collection from that. So I'll go through all that process with y'all during this little live stream I'm doing and just sorting through these cards and showing them off. It's kind of the game plan. What's up, Robert? Commenting collector and Robert Spriggs. Welcome to the channel. Just bought a huge collection a couple of nights ago and kind of somewhat pre-sorted it and kind of going to show the process a little bit. So I'm gonna flip this camera around and kind of show you it a little bit. And sorry, my voice is still not 100%. I'm still trying to get over all this crud that I've been going through and these allergies and stuff. Back camera, here we go. But I appreciate y'all hanging out. Anybody that's watching it now with me on the live stream, plus anybody that might come and watch it on the replay. But there are the cards that I'm going to keep in my collection, which is a nice healthy stack of probably I'd say 300-ish cards. And there's the 5 row box and another 5 row box. Got myself some penny sleeves and top loaders out. And here's the 4 row. Here's some TTM fuel. All y'all know I love the TTM. So as well, I sorted through some of that and found myself some TTM. And here are the ones that I kind of sorted for my value box at the card shows I set up at. As well, when I buy these collections, it allows me to sell them off and get some funds for new cards and or as well trade at shows. So all these cards here on this 1 row are worth what I call $2 cards. And I winded up with 306 of those. And then this row right here are what I call my $3 cards. And I try to price my cards where I feel like where I would want to be at when I buy a card. So I feel like I'm trying to give value to them. And as well as you can see, I got 118 of those for $354. The $2 ones were 612. And then this row here is what I'm calling the cards that are worth $4 to $10. And I just went ahead and just kind of quickly just went ahead, just kept the math of $3. As you can see, there's $1,179 worth of value here. And in these boxes here, I feel like I could get $400 for just these 3 boxes here. And to be honest, I bought this whole collection for $400. I bought this whole collection for 400. I feel like there's a guy I know that will buy bulk and will buy these 3 boxes here for me for $400. So boom, I got my money back. And then I get to sell all these cards, hopefully for somewhere right around that comps, and make a little bit of extra money and then go buy a nice card. And I still get to keep all these cards too. And I'm just going to go ahead and show you some of the beauties that I'm keeping for myself. Now, there are all sports in here. This guy was a pack ripper, uh, and he bought a bunch of different products and just opened it up. But as you can see on the top here, I got a beautiful Mike Trout relic. Let's go. Got a Bo Bichette, uh, hand number to 99. Go Blue Jay fans. A Manny Machado relic. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. relic. Another Mike Trout relic. A Rafael Devers relic. Another Manny Machado. Paul Goldschmidt. Justin Verlander. Julio Rodriguez. Another Vladdy relic. A number to 999. Acuna for my Braves. A Jason Dominguez rookie card relic. another Machado, and just all kinds of sweet colored numbered parallel rookies, numbered, and a Vladimir Guerrero Jr. numbered to 50 gold, Mickey Mouse shine. So I'm just going to go through sweet cards like this tonight and just kind of, if you want to hang out, that's cool. You know, you want to check it on the replay, that's fine too. But that's kind of what I'm here to do today. And just sort and organize this stuff and so on and so forth. Got tennis cards of people like Maria Sharapova, Hall of Famers like Dick Allen, Mark McGuire. These are just basically cards I PC. And then I also like to, as well, you know, if I get a big collection like this, maybe put one or two of each of the rookies away. And, you know, if they become something big, bam, I already got a nice little rookie and not have much money into it. But hopefully everyone is having a chipper and blessed day. We'll crack open a Dr. Pepper so I can keep my thirst quenched. And I'm going to start penny sleeving some of these cards up and organizing my cards I'm keeping for myself. Yep. Anybody have any thoughts on the very early baseball season? I know my Braves ain't doing terribly too well right now, but I'm going to start penny sleeving some of these beautiful chrome Allen and Ginters and putting them away. Clayton Kershaw, one of the best left-handed pitchers of all time. Probably like top 10, top 15. So I collect him, of course. Dudes, apologize. I will be coughing from time to time. Once again, I'm still trying to get over the crud. IPC Jordan Alvarez. I think he reminds me a lot of David Ortiz. So I love collecting him. So you'll see just different types of that stuff that I collect firsthand. I collect Freddie Freeman. Of course, he was a longtime Braves. And I just got through watching that Juan Soto uh, interview where he was interviewed by a guy. And he sat there and said that who was the best hitter of all time. And of course, Juan Soto said himself, which I love that to some degree. You know, you got to have some confidence in yourself if you're going to be a great hitter. And then he talked about his favorite hitter in the game, and he sat there and said, Freddie Freeman. He just admires the way that guy sits there and hits, and it's constant professional, and so on and so forth. So I love hearing that. Of course, I had the chrome, and now I got the little foil board, a variation of that card as well. Adding a couple of new Freddies in my collection. Love that. Love it. Then I got a Mookie Betts mini on the chrome. Reggie Sanders TTMs now, Rob. That's cool. That's cool. And then I got the full size version of the Mookie. What's up, Fabian? My brother from France. How's it going? Showing off a beautiful collection that I bought. And of course, who doesn't love Top Stadium Club? A nice, sweet picture of Frank Thomas, the Big Hurt. Of course, Derek Jeter jumping over a guy that's coming in a slide. Another Mookie Betts. And of course, when I buy a collection up, I put everything in fresh penny sleeves and fresh top loaders. That's just what I like to do. when it's cards I'm keeping in my collection. Now, if it's cards that are going to be sold, of course, I'm not going to sit there and spend that money to do that. I will usually use what I call my slightly gently used products that I've, take off of course, stuff like this that already has penny sleeves or top loaders on it and put it into my collection. What's up, Brandon Jansen? Yeah, you see those Mookie beds, sir? Of course, I got a little Jaden Daniels mini, you know, highly touted quarterback rookie from last year. Brandon, if you want to pop in and hang out for a little bit, you're more than welcome to, sir. Or anybody else. I can get one of y'all the link if you want to pop in. Of course, Mickey Mouse, can't go wrong with that. Unfortunately, it looks like this Clayton Kershaw got a little bent, so I won't get to keep that one. But it's all good. What's up, Bart? How's it going? I think Salvador Perez is going to have a shot at becoming a Hall of Famer. He just keeps being consistent throughout the last few years of his career. He reminds me a lot of Yadier Molina. Even though Bryce Harper tends to do some damage against my Braves, I got mad respect for his game. Excuse me, fellas. Of course, got a Babe Ruth on the chrome. That'll be that nice, beautiful medal of one Maria Sharapova, Mr. Brendo. What's up, Lively? Once again, if anybody wants to pop in on the live stream and hang out with me, I can send you the link or put the link in the chat, one of the two. Just let me know. And live now gives you a wrench. That way you can sit there and be able to jump on anybody's channels real quick, like and subscribe to them by just hitting the channel icon. It was my pleasure. It was my pleasure. Just started the stream. It's going well. Showing some beautiful cards in a collection I bought. Yeah, that would have been right up that perfect alley for your VR contest, commenting collector, showing us your sexy cards that you just did a nice little VR for here recently. I love me some Big Mac, Mark McGuire. Loved how him and Sammy Sosa helped save baseball and just crushing all those home runs. Even though Mr. Ringworm, Fernando Tatis Jr. here, I sit there and don't really know how to ride a motorcycle. Still great talent. Got a nice little collection of his cards going. Now, every last one of these guys I collect, as you can see, there's another Tatis. No slander here. No slander. I just like to sit there and have fun, I guess. I got a couple of nice little Tatis cards in my collection. Got one of his autographs actually uh, late last year, maybe early this year. And I got a couple of nice uh, rookie cards of his as well. I love this Call to the Hall insert series from Series 1 this year. Anybody pulled anything nice from Series 1 this year so far? Yeah, Fernando Tatis Sr. was a nice ball player. Oh, here's another nice little relic that I got, Bryce Harper, in those powder blue uniforms. I've not ripped any 2025 yet. I have not ripped any 2025. I'm just tired of buying stuff. You know, I bought this whole collection for $400, and I probably got enough product. I mean, enough cards or enough inventories, the proper words, to sit there and make triple my money, and still put $400 of cards in my collection. So that's what I'm up to and love. Uh, Instead of buying and gambling by buying a box and might hit $2 worth of cards, I could hit a bigger card too, but I don't have the luck of some people. I think somebody stole all the Irish out of me, all my rabbit foots and everything else. LOL. What's up, Aaron? Sports cards and things. I think that's Aaron, right? Boom. Add as a moderator. Standard. Giving everybody a blue wrench. It makes it easier for everybody to jump on everybody's links. And as well, what I love to do when I buy these collections up, a lot of times if I see a sweet rainbow foil or rookies or numbered rookies, I'll go ahead and put a handful of those to the side. If one of these guys become big, boom, I got into this card at no money at all now, and got a nice rookie. What's up, Texas Hockey? What's up, my brother? A rainbow foil rookie. This is of Angel Martinez. You'll see a bunch of that type of stuff today too. David Festa, rainbow foil rookie. Lake Dunn. And you sit there and see these greenish ones. If I'm not mistaken, this is from the Fanatic exclusive blasters. So that's the variation. If me watching all these people ripping packs and stuff serves my memory correct. And a couple more rookies on the rainbow foils. Hey, later, Fabian. I appreciate you popping in, my friend. Means a lot to me. You have a blessed day and enjoy your day and take care and stay chipper, brother. Got a gold, Greg Jones, rookie. Once again, I just dig getting all these colored rookies. Detroit Tigers. Shout out to Sticks G. Rookie card rainbow foil there. Got a Aaron Shunk, or however you pronounce that, on the rookie card rainbow foil. Then a Reese Hines. and a Brent Herter. So I'll sleeve those up right quick. Hey, Brandon, what do you think about your Dodgers so far this year, man? They're definitely proven that they are the team to beat. They swept my Braves. Right, Bart? Crazy little name there. But I got a card that's a relic, or maybe a relic autograph. I can't remember. And his name is Kool-Aid. It's a football rookie card patch. And his name is Kool-Aid McKinstry. I thought that name was cool. It's all get out. So I don't know where that's at in this stack, but that is nuts. Man, I hope so too. Because I'm a secret Dodgers fan too. And of course, we got three players that I love, or actually four players on the team. I love the PC with my boy Freddie Franchise Freeman, Mookie Betts, Kershaw, and Otani. I'm gonna be sending some beautiful Otani cards out to get graded here soon. Yeah, I agree. He should still be a Braves. But check out that beautiful Braves team card from our PC. Number the 2025. Bam. So there was a handful of really nice Braves cards in this lot. Hey, yeah. I kind of had to root for Otani a little bit, but then it stung because I remembered he was playing my Braves. Check out that beautiful Otani on the RBI leaders card. Otani, Willie Adames, and Manny Machado. What's up, Barry Barry? I got a rainbow foil Jordan. Excuse me, fellas. Sorry. Oh, no problem, Barry. I love to sit there and do giveaways and stuff like that. Check out this. We got Chris Sale for my Braves. What a season he had last year. Won the Cy Young. The last time one of my Braves pitchers deserved to win the Cy Young, they gave it to some guy that didn't, in my opinion, deserve it because he was only the leader in one category while Spencer Strider was the leader in the other two. So to me, I think two is better than one. But I got this beautiful Aaron Judge here and Ramirez and Rooker. I love getting all the shine. Love me some shiny shine cards. Let's dance with the Braves right there. Got a nice little gold one with Arise, Otani, and Ozuna. National League leaders in batting average. And it's crazy that Otani was so close to such a wonderful feat last year, finishing uh, nearly a Triple Crown winner. I was hoping he would have been able to overtake Arise in the batting average and then been able to get that. George Springer on the rainbow foil. What's up, Tom? Appreciate you stopping in, my friend. Got a Jacob DeGrom and a Matt Olson on some rainbow foil. What's crazy is I got the DeGrom, and then I would start with these Rapture ones too. Kind of got the rainbow foil, and then the Raptures over here. Look like I got some of the exact same players on both variations, so that's pretty cool. Got some little rainbows started here today with this collection too. And what do y'all think about the hockey playoffs coming up? Any of y'all hockey fans out there? I mean, nice little question. And as well, the NBA is kind of coming down to the tail end of this season as well. So, y'all want to chat about any of that in the comments? I would love to talk about those things too. Give us something to talk about. Unlike Toby Keith, I don't like just to talk about me. All I want to do is talk about baseball or football or hockey with y'all, or baseball cards. Verlander, Alvarez. Love me some shiny shine. But anyways, I'm gonna go through some of these bigger cards too that I plan on keeping again. Any of y'all that might have just popped up. Got the Manny Machado relic, Jason Dominguez relic. These are some of the cards I'm keeping. A nice numbered Acuna from my collection. Julio Rodriguez, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. relic. Check out this Asir Thompson. This is numbered. He's one of the big basketball rookies from this year, playing really well. Got a Puka Achua for the Rams rookie card on the Pulsar green there. That's a sweet card. Marvin Harrison Jr. Pulsar rookie card with a relic. Rashid rookie card on the silver prism. Bijan Robinson. Bijan Robinson on the cracked ice. Just showed the silver. Then the Will Levis, Anthony Richardson, cracked ice, orange rookies. Check out this beautiful Chap Bailey autograph on the jumbo patch there. Hall of Famer, defensive player. Check out my beautiful Jim McMahon relic, passing the torch. He's got some no-name guy on the back, Tyson Badgett. So, but anyways, the quarterback that won the Bears the Super Bowl. And let's show these other relics. Got a Justin Verlander. Got a Paul Goldschmidt. Got a Manny Machado. Rafael Devers. Mike Trout. And then another Mike Trout there. Another Vladdy Jr. Another Manny. And check out that beautiful Boba Chick gold number to 99. Then I got a whole bunch of other just colored parallel rookies and PC cards. Number 50 Vladdy, Mickey Mantle on the black gold. Junior Caminero on the four-board rookie. Juan Soto numbered. This is one of the best Japanese baseball players of all time. And of course, they did these short print rookie card into the, I think, Topps Heritage product or something like that. So those are really cool that they're doing that. They got a Paul Goldschmidt numbered, a Hadley numbered, Spencer Strider from a Braves numbered. Big old stack of autographs here. Just cards of a Gunnar Henderson rainbow foil rookie. Bam. Let's check out these autographs too. Yalo Cespedes, how you pronounce that? Number 250, first Bowman. Let's go. Some more autographs. Oh, got the purple and the green of that. Just now noticed that. Bam. Prospect for the Red Sox. Strand rookie there. Just some nice little autographs. Tons of other cool stuff that I'm showing. A Bear signed Case Keenum. That's I guess that's okay, solid little backup. But anyways, I think I'm gonna get into some of this stuff and get this stuff slabbed up into uh newer stuff. Anybody wants to pop on, let me know. I can get you the link. Sit there and we can sit there and chat a little bit, hang out, sort through these cards. Tell me what you think some of these. I appreciate that. Has any of y'all sit there and got to any of these first pitch cards? I got a nice little stack of those that was in here. That's a pretty funny looking one, Coach Al. And of course, you know I love this one. Got my boy Chipper Jones, Adrian Beltre, recently inducted Hall of Famer, Jason Kelsey. Got a couple of those. So it looked like I got an extra one and an extra Coach Al, extra one of those. Lauren Elena, she's a nice, lovely little lady. Jason Tatum, got another duplicate of those. CJ Stroud, another Chipper Jones, another CJ Stroud. Juju Watkins. It was sad to see her get injured during the NCAA tournament. And Francisco Lindor. What's up, my girl Waffles? Appreciate you sliding in and saying hi. Let me get you a ranch. Did Tiffany pop in? Did I miss her? What's up, A Surfer? Appreciate you popping in, my friend. What's up, Cash and Dan? Oh man, we got all kinds of people popping in now. I'm very humbled and very honored that y'all popping in. Appreciate that. If anybody sits there and saying something and I'm missing it, I do apologize. This stream is starting to jump a little bit. I'm gonna get back to sorting some of these cards. Hey, A Surfer loves to eat spam, y'all. You know the kind that's in the can. Of course, I love these, and of course, there ain't no baseball. There ain't no player that means as much to baseball, in my opinion, as this guy right here, Jackie Robinson. So I love to put any Jackie Robinson card in my collection. Nolan Ryan, Miguel Cabrera, another Jackie. So before the night's up, I'm gonna give these two cards away. My player and probably the most instrumental player in the game. I'm gonna give these two cards away tonight. So if y'all like to get those two cards, don't go away. I'll be giving those away at some point tonight. I appreciate that, Barry. That's definitely one of my favorite cards that I got in this collection. I just got off work earlier, y'all, and so I said to just come home. So they said I'm gonna jump into this collection, and here's an Acuna I got. Just noticed something about it though. Right there on that star, sitting there peeling a little bit. That sucks. But it's an Acuna I don't have, so it'll work until I get another one. Hopefully he comes back here in another week or two from his injury and help my Braves turn it around. All right, y'all. I'm fixing to go dark for a second, and I'm gonna send Brandon the link. So give me just a moment, y'all. Okay, I'm back right quick. I just sent Brandon that link, so I'm gonna flip this camera back around one more time and get to showing some more cards. Sorry, I didn't have the link stored, and I use my iPhone to do all my YouTubing. I'm ain't got no professional setup here at my house. I just do it all from my iPhone. Got a beautiful Mickey Mantle. What a way to get it started back up. Let's bring this one and only legend, Mr. Brandon, onto the stage. Please, everybody, say hi to my good friend, Brandon. What's up, my dude?
Hey, hey, what is up, YouTube fam? How we doing, Adam?
I'm blessed. I am blessed. How about you?
Dude, it feels so good to be on a live stream, much less be on your live stream, my guy.
I feel the same about you, brother. You're
I
a
need
legend.
I need to be able to see the chat though. How do I do that with my phone?
Uh,
Um,
so basically, you can tap those tabs there, and then it sits there and give you the option of doing the chat uh, on the StreamYard if you're looking to try to do it through StreamYard. Is that what you're trying to do?
yep,
So
asking me
that
all sorts of kind of questions here. That's weird.
I also love these Mojo things from the silver packs, and this guy basically looked like he had the whole series from the series one of it. So I got all the rookies, all the Hall of Famers in it. So I'm gonna be sleeving up a bunch of these. Got Ricky, rest in peace. To me, I think Ricky Henderson is one of those probably underrated, if I dare say so, players. Because this dude could still hit for home runs, great leadoff hitter. I mean, he just put a tear on the pitchers too when he was on the bases. had guys sitting there probably balking and allowing extra runs just because they were worried about what this guy was doing on a pace pass. What was the big card? Yeah, that book, that booklet card that Hammy and Son pulled. Yeah, that was a monster. Clayton Kershaw for the Dodgers. Shout out to my good friend Brandon and his Dodgers. Has Clayton Kershaw pitched yet, or is he still kind of on the IR or something like that?
I he hasn't pitched in a game yet. I think he's kind of, I don't know if you can call it on the IR or not. I don't know what you'd list him as, to be honest
I,
with you, Adam.
I think they got him on the shelf just to kind of bring back towards
Yep.
the middle of the year and add another elite caliber type arm. Just kind
Yep.
of rest him a little bit from what I think I kind of heard, but I wasn't sure. I know you're the Dodger fan, so I figured you would maybe know.
Oh, there it is. Live stream. I got to pull you up on my my iPad here so I can check the chats at the same time. But I'm
The
not being
kid,
able to see the chats on my iPad either. What is going on today with my electronics?
have you all had any of that crazy weather that we've been having in the middle of America right now with all these
Yeah, it's
tornadoes and
been
thunderstorms and stuff?
we've been dealing with snow. We have a thing in Minot, North Dakota called Fake Spring, and we've been dealing with that like crazy. I do not know why I can't pull the chats up.
I don't know. Usually there's like a little thing at the bottom of the StreamYard that I pull up chat from there, and usually chat will pull up on YouTube every time. I just pop on a YouTube stream though from it. This is kind of an anomaly with Pete Alonso in that contract. There's willing to try to sign him for more money like 2 years ago, but he decided to decline and sit there and think he could sit there and try to get more. But then they signed Juan Soto, and all of a sudden, he was just a little bit more expendable. So then he wound up getting less than what he would have been able to sign 2 years ago if he'd have just signed back then. Sometimes you got to take what they're willing to give you, I guess. George Brett. Did Matty Ice pop in? Did I see somebody saying hi to Matty? Where's he at? And Matt, you're in here. What's up? Hey Matt, yeah, I see you now. Matt, can you call me next day or two? I got a couple of things to discuss with you, brother. One is the Nationals and one is the trade. I got some sick stuff that I've been buying, like in this collection that's for you, Cubs, Colts, and Pacers, and as well another collection I bought up in the past. So I want to talk about the trade and as well, the Nationals too. Kind of touch base with you on that if you wouldn't mind, brother. So just holler at me within the next day or two. Paul Goldschmidt. Like I said, I think I got every last one of these cards from this. I work the night shift now, and that's the reason why I am just got off work at 11 o'clock. So, but I appreciate, and I'm very humbled that y'all popping in with me. Means a lot. Maddie Olson for my breaks. Just let me know when you get things squared away, Brandon. If you got anything up your sleeve or something.
Do what?
Are you trying to get the stream up just so you can follow along?
Yeah, I just pulled out my laptop, so
Tell me who's on the screen.
Get this here. There we go. Because I gotta be able to see the chat. I feel like it's been so long since I've done this. I can't even function properly right now, Adam.
Chipper Jones. Uh, anyways, if y'all not familiar with Brandon Jansen's channel, I'm going to sit there and have him to put his link in the comments here pretty soon. Please go check him out. He does, I think it's on Friday that you do your rips or whatnot. Uh,
Yep.
3-pack itch or something like that. I can't remember what you call it or whatnot, but he rips into different products. Sometimes it could be hockey, sometimes baseball, sometimes just whatever it is. And he's just having a good time ripping. And he also gets a lot of other little Mel Day stuff that he gets into. And he's just one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet in YouTube. So I highly recommend you going and checking out my good friend Brandon's channel. He's affectionately known in our community, the card community, as the GOAT, meaning the greatest of all time, because he's that kind of great of a guy. Uh, so I'm humbled to get to call him my friend. So please do check him out. And Mr. Brandon, if you wouldn't mind throwing your link in the chat when
No,
you can. Never mind, Mr. Matty Ice got you.
Matty Ice is all over it, man. I appreciate that. Thank you, sir.
And if
Thank you for
anybody
those
else,
kind words.
oh no, it is all the truth. Uh, anybody else want to throw your links in the chat and make sure everybody has the opportunity to check each of y'all out? I am would be honored that y'all would do that. As you can sit there and see, if y'all see any of these duplicates in here and y'all be interested in any of those, more than welcome to chat at me. Would love to sit there and take care of you. Did you have to work today or you're working tomorrow, brother?
Today was my Monday, so I'll be working tomorrow. Um, on Monday I leave for Rapid City, South Dakota. We are closing on my mom's house at the end of the month, and so I got to get the rest of my stuff out and some things that I've got for having the memory of my mom and my dad, so I can keep that alive and well.
Yeah. If I'm not gonna, I guess, I'm glad that y'all able to get some closure on that, my brother, and I've went through that with my mom and dad already, and so I sit there and I don't know, man. It's just a tough thing sometimes to talk about or whatnot, but and
Is
so on and so forth, so and think about. So
I'll tell
I'm
you
gonna.
what, the biggest thing I have found is how grateful I am that my parents, especially my dad, um, made it. I don't know how to put it without making it sound like bad, but made it an importance to our family that we find faith, and just to know that they're in a better place and they're in heaven right now, and that eventually we'll be together again as a family, made everything a lot easier to accept.
I wholeheartedly uh guess have the same thought process. My dad was in such poor health, and he was in poor health for multiple years. And my dad was a proud man. Just like any man. You want to sit there and be able to take care of yourself and this and that. And then when you become unable to really actually be able to take care of yourself, or drive yourself places and this and that, and do things that you normally would just do for yourself. And so to kind of see my dad, a shell of who he is. You know, that was my hero. You know, and so on and so forth. And and to know that he's in a better place with a new body and able to dance or do whatever he wants up there and so on and so forth, versus having to be in this shamble of a body that that deteriorated on him and so on and so forth. So to me, that was put a smile on my face to know that he's no longer having to be in that pain and suffer. Yeah, I could be selfish and sit there and say, yeah, I wish he was here so I could sit there and just be with him and so on and so forth. But then once again, I had to remember that he's in pain and not healthy and happy. Now he gets to be up there with the Lord and uh and not in pain. So yeah, I,
Yes,
I love
sir.
that comment you made, brother.
Yes, sir. Everybody's talking bad about the Dodgers while Brandon ain't looking. Well, let me tell you what, Barry name's so nice. We named you twice. I was busy setting up my stuff here, so I didn't have a chance to catch up on the chats, but I'm on it now. I see you guys chirping over there. You're lucky Adams here is a buffer.
Francisco Lindor. Hopefully he plays well like he did last year.
Dude,
Thankfully.
so let me see if I can make this bigger.
You know who Lindor reminds me of?
Frankie Lindor, who does he remind you of? I would have to say, oh,
Where's number 50?
the Mookie of the Bets.
Yes. Bobby Witt Jr. What a great young talent he is. And if y'all didn't know, he's hit 30-30 both of his first two seasons in Major League Baseball. So do you fathom he can do it three times in a row? And Gunnar Henderson.
Chat, while Adam's showing cards here, I want you to type in the chats the type of giveaway you want to see. Do you want to see uh, sealed sports, sealed non-sports, like cartoons, sealed waifu, sealed, I don't know, what would that be? Dragon Ball Z. What do you want? Or sealed, or do you want um what is that called, Adam? Like the money art with the dollar bills that are gold and they have like different sports characters and stuff on it.
Not sure, dude. What you might be talking about. I'm sitting there just enjoying looking at cards right now. What are you talking about? Characters, money.
You know, like the dollar bills that are like gold and then they have like an athlete in it.
I always thought that was just called bills or money
Okay.
cards or whatnot. So I'm not. I, I thought that was kind of the name of them. My bad. It's what I call them. Unless you sit there and tell me something else, and I say, "Oh, okay,
Yeah.
yeah."
No, no. What do you want to see, chat? What do you want to win? Do you want to win sports cards packs? You want to win non-sports card packs? Or do you want to win money that won't get you anything?
Oh, you talking about Monopoly money?
Uh, well, I'll show you actually what I mean. I
Let me
mean,
know when
like,
to put you. Let me know when to put you on big screen so people
I'm
can
ready.
see. All right.
And we're talking like a Willy Wonka gold ticket, a Michael Jordan $100 bill, uh, a Japan $1,000 bill, LeBron 100. What else do we got here? I know I got some We gotta have some Shaquille O'Neals. There we go. Maybe like a Shaquille O'Neal. Maybe you want a USA Jordan. What do you want? You want non-sports cards? You want sports cards, or do you want to win some fan favored money? We'll do a quick giveaway while Adam's showcasing cards. Okay. Ran and robbed a bank, and the getaway vehicle is a Zamboni. Yeah.
Manny Machado. I think he's going to be a Hall of Famer. Albert Pujols, I think he's one of the top 10 players of all time. To start off your season, your career with 30 home runs and 100 RBIs, I think for, what was it, over a decade or something like that, he did it. I know he's the first and only player to ever do it for his first 8 years in his Major League Baseball career. I think I remember that being a stat that was thrown out. Shout out to Justin, Three Good Nerds. Oh, never mind. Had the Donnie Baseball. This is the one I was trying to show. I showed that a while ago, Donnie Baseball. All right, so Matt, what steel product do you want to give away? Just teasing. Just teasing. All right. While
Max
you got,
Field Sports. All
we're
right,
gonna
I'll
do
go get some Sealed Sports. We'll do a chat giveaway.
another one I'm high on is Nolan Arenado too. I think he's already has what 10 Gold Gloves or something like that. I think he's gonna easily get 500 home runs in my opinion on the pace he's on. So I think he's good to go for that. Mike Schmidt. So once again, I got some duplicates of these guys right here as well. Like I mentioned earlier, and y'all might be interested in that. Larry Walker in the Expos uniform. Barry went for a walk and got 6 minutes behind. He said, "It's all that spam he ate." If y'all ain't checked out Barry's channel, he takes nice little walks or whatnot and just kind of talks about the Bible and some verses and maybe sings a song or two. Very, very inspirational. Some great words of wisdom that he gives out. Sit there and recommend you checking out my man's channel. I'm hoping Randy Ozarena, he's a kind of a player I like. And I'm hoping him getting traded over to the Mariners, he'll be able to sit there and have a little bit better of a career.
All right, I'm ready to do a giveaway on your channel, Adam. Okay, so what's up for grabs for one lucky winner? I gotta think, what is the year of this leaf?
I would sit there and
Don
say
Russ.
that's going to be the mid to the late 80s, y'all, of Donruss / Leaf.
Okay, so we got you're gonna win a baseball pack. You're gonna win a sealed '87 baseball pack with the gum. You're gonna win a sealed Don Russ. This is, I know this year.
88, maybe?
I think you're correct. Well, to keep the stream going, you'll win this. So there's 4 packs of baseball right here, Fleer 93. You're also going to win 92 Pacific NFL sealed pack, wild card, chasing that 1,000 yard club.
Oh, that one Donruss pack was in 1990s. I remember. That's right. 'Cause I remember opening a ton of that stuff.
Okay. Some pro set. Another wild card. And so there's 4 packs of football, 4 packs of baseball, and then 4 packs of hockey. We got 90-91, a lot of fun rookies here in the 91s. We got the score, as well as the Parkhurst, and this one is the French edition. And then the 91-92 Pinnacle. I'll let Adam decide how he wants to choose the winner of this giveaway.
Is it going to be one person winning it all, right?
One person winning it all. Yeah, we're going to go big or go home on Adam's channel.
All right. So we're going to do 3 giveaways total then. We'll do his giveaway. So we can play 3 number games at the end of it, y'all. I'm going to give away these set of first pitch cards here of my duplicates I have. You know, the CJ Stroud, I think, goes for like $5 or $10 or something like that. Not sure what these other guys go for, but I'll do this lot right here for one lucky winner. And then I'll do the other lot that I talked about earlier. You get to win a Jackie Robinson plus my boy Chipper Jones on the first pitch.
Woo!
So 2 giveaways from me and 1 giveaway from, like I said, the GOAT. I guess we can go ahead and just do 3 number games and give these away, and then we can sit there and either end this stream and I'll just sort these things off stage, or we can still hang out a little bit longer and I'll sort some more of these and chat with y'all, just depending on what the people want to do.
Well, I say we keep rolling. If you're gonna still go through cards regardless if we're here or not, let's keep rolling, and then as you go, we'll just do a giveaway and then let time go a little bit and then do another giveaway.
However you want to do it, my friend.
Yeah, why don't we do that?
All right. So if y'all want to put in a number in right now between 0 and 99, after Brandon puts start, put 0 to 99 in. And then our Matt got us. And
Matt, you
Brandon
need to
got us.
sit down, son.
All right. So which giveaway you want to do? Yours first or one of these other ones?
Hey, this is your show, man. I'm just here to assist, brother.
So let's start off by doing one of my giveaways then, since I got 2 of them. And then we'll do Brandon, and then we'll do the Chipper and Jackie last, since it's quote quote Chipper's my guy, Jackie's one of the greatest, and kind of end with that one. So we're gonna give away these 4 cards first. Let me get me to the deal. So we're gonna play the number game. Typically, how I play the number game on my channel, if y'all familiar, I roll the dice. I try to make it as fair, and no way people can sit there and say I was kind of cheating to any degree. So I roll the dice. So it's landed on 5. So now I'm gonna grab a stack of cards right here, and I'm gonna shuffle them up. And by the way, everybody should be putting your number in right now, because you snooze, guess what? You will lose. So Brandon's gonna tell me when to stop. The 5th card from the top will be the one I go to pick the number.
And stop.
So
Stop.
we're gonna
That,
give everybody a few more seconds. And
that
when
is a
Brandon puts stop in the chat,
that
is
is
when,
beautiful Mookie Betts.
yeah, that's a nice Mookie Betts.
And the chat countdown is stop in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right. Good luck, everybody.
Good luck.
1, 2.
Oh my
Look
God,
at
2
that
beautiful
beautiful
Mookies.
Otani hot sauce 3. Another Otani 4. And check out this beautiful Bobby Witt Silver Prism, a rookie card.
Gorgeous.
And his card number, I don't know if it's focusing, but that is card number 33. So who's closest to 33? Brandon, let me know.
So far, the closest to 33 is going to be Robert at 27.
What's up, Hammy?
What's up, Hammy and Sons?
What a monster pull you pulled, my friend. I loved seeing your family reaction, your son, and your wife. That was epic.
Robert Troll Pops and Springs. Congratulations, sir, with your lucky number 27.
So Robert won. Let me write a little note for that. So Mr. Robert, I don't know if your address is still the same. Just confirm it with me. I know you got my email still. At least you should. Just message me or something like that, and I'll make sure to get those mailed out to you, my friend. Let's see, 4 cards. Robert.
Some honorable mentions is A Surfer with 41. That was a close guess. I think he was the next closest.
But I'm gonna go back to sorting some cards now.
Heck yeah. Folks, make sure you hit that like button and support this man. Show Adam some Cardminity love.
But Robert, I think I might not. I just want to rather be safe than sorry, Robert. If you can go ahead and make sure you forward me that address, that way I can definitely make sure I get you taken care of, my friend. Of course, I'm gonna leave my little
Whoa, who's
set of these.
that?
Miss Lauren Elena,
Who's she doing an opening pitch for?
the Cubbies.
The Cubbies. Let's go.
Of course, this is my set. I showed it a while ago, and so I'm gonna go ahead and sleeve in my set and put my set away.
I can't wait for Robert to start dropping some content. This dude is
This
everywhere,
dude,
giving everybody support, whether it's in the live streams or just everyday videos.
that's my thoughts too.
I really hope he comes around and drops even just simple videos like shorts or something. That'd be kind of cool to
You
be
know
able to
what?
support him back.
I agree. Sometimes I've seen people just put music in the background and sit there and just, show cards or whatnot. You don't feel comfortable talking
Yep.
and so on and so forth. I've seen people do that. So I've seen people just basically sit there and do it many and numerous ways of that. So I'm gonna share a little testimony with y'all. So Adam, which is me, sit there and have what I call speech impediments, where I stutter, and as well I feel like I have attention deficit disorder, where I lose focus and train of thoughts, and as well I have a fear of speaking in front of folks, and probably a little thing or two else I can sit there and kind of paint the picture of Adam is able to sit there and kind of, I guess, overcome these things just by turning the camera on and just sitting there talking. Uh, I don't even edit my videos or nothing like that either. I just sit there and turn them on and just talk about the cards that I got. Rip some cards and so on and so forth. Just t- basically, I guess, be yourself, and people will sit there and see that and appreciate what you're doing or whatnot, regardless if you might mess up, and stumble on your words here or there. Because trust me, if you watch my videos enough, I stumble on my words here or there, and I don't even try to edit or delete it or none of that. I just I guess do it for the thought process of maybe I can help encourage somebody else that might have similar attributes or whatnot. So,
Yes, sir. We got Beastie in the house.
oh my goodness, we got Beast in the house.
Yes, sir.
What's up?
The
We got
provider
flavors.
of my tasty cakes. I love it.
Oh man, did I show this beautiful Tops Inception? I love Tops Inceptions. They got this
That is
beautiful
gorgeous.
Adley Rushman rookie card there on one of those. I think I got which product did I get your Adley Rushman rookie card autograph from? Beast. Beast sold me a beautiful Adley Rushman autograph rookie card I got in my collection somewhere. I want to sit there and say it might be Inception or a product that looks very similar to that card. And I showed this beautiful gunner earlier, Rainbow Foil rookie. Got a couple of nice gunners I need to get sent off and get slabbed up. I love Topps Inception. First year me and my fiance got together, she bought me some Topps Inception products, and I can't remember the year it's from or whatnot. And but back then, you literally could get Topps Inception for like 50ish bucks, maybe 60, 70 at the most for a box, and you could pull, a nice card, and it wasn't like a major stupid hit if you didn't pull something big. But now it's like 150, 7 cards only, you could sit there and lose your butt pretty quickly.
Yes, sir.
Uh, let's see how you been doing that. And well, I've been sick for 4 weeks, y'all. I don't know if y'all been keeping tabs, but I know a few of y'all do know. And but I do appreciate everybody that's been checking in on me. I got sick about 4 weeks ago and just ain't been able to kick it or whatnot. And then the allergies kicked in on the top of it. And I've been to the doctor 3 times and they keep sitting there telling me there was nothing wrong with me. Even like this last time I went this Monday, they sit there and said, there's nothing wrong with you other than possibly allergies. I said, well, each time y'all not giving me nothing, I'm not getting better. This time they gave me some steroid shots and some coughing medicine and been doing a lot better, but I'm still, have you noticed, I've been coughing a few times. So it's not healed up. So I'm trying to get over it all. That's me. That's how I've been doing. And but I'm managing and blessed to sit there and get to play with cardboard with y'all tonight. How you been doing, Brandon?
Not bad. Been super busy with work. Things are starting to come to the slow sessions. We're gonna get ready next week. We're taking out one of the ice rinks. We're removing the ice, and a month or two after that, we'll be taking ice out of another rink, but only for a week. A lot of the high schoolers, the boys have already done their state. The girls have done their state. We went through all those tournaments here at the Mesa Arena because of the facilities that we provide. They like running as many events as they can through us because we got the nicest and biggest facility kind of around as far as youth programs and such go. The college is kind of coming to a tilt. They're about ready done with their finals. The NAHL, the Minot Minotauros, they're the guys that are looking to get into D1 colleges or even the pros. Actually, there's 52 people that had made it from the Minot Minotauros into the NHL. Um, their season is in the playoffs here shortly, so we're in the run and gun there. I think we only have 2 home games left, and that's it. So things are starting to slow down, and I'm able to catch my breath a little bit. But before it was just run, 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 and then it doesn't help because we're understaffed and we get all this snow and stuff, and so we have to make sure that outside is good to go so people don't trip and fall and get injured just to come watch some hockey.
Yeah.
Health
Uh,
wise, though, thankfully I've been good. It's weird. The vid came. I don't know if you guys knew me before COVID, but before the vid hit, I was coughing worse than Adam is now, almost like I smoked a case of cigarettes a day. And the weird thing was, COVID came, and then I was lucky to cough maybe once every other week. So it cured me. It did terrible things to a lot of other people, but it cured whatever I had. But now that it's slowly dissipating, I got a little bit of cough, but I don't imagine I'm gonna be back as what I once was. It's just weird, but the body is definitely a crazy thing. I hope you truly get to feeling better, brother.
I appreciate that. Yeah, Mr. Brando definitely has a couple of big time PCs with Bo Jackson, that is, and
Yes.
the one Mr. Larry Bird.
Yes, sir. How about this?
Ironic, huh?
How about this shout out to you, Adam?
What's that? Let me put you on the big screen so I can see that. The
I
atom
can
bomb.
turn on
I'm
my
sh-
light. This is one of a bunch that you're going to be. I'm not even. This is a card that you're going to be receiving in Iraq here soon.
Bam.
But
You
I know you
know.
don't have this one.
No, I don't. I don't.
And I have a handful more that I know you don't have. So I cannot wait. But I had to shout you out.
I sit there and actually do PC all the atom bombs I can. Oh, look at that card.
Look at that beauty. Adam's card closet, y'all. Don't sleep on this man. He is more than just a pillar of the card community.
Once I get me an actual legitimate card custom made up, you'll be one of the first ones to get it, if not the first, sir.
I appreciate that, brother.
Sit there and
Hey,
I remember doing that fundraiser, and you was so overly generous to sit there and snag that up to sit there and help support one of our community brothers. And I remember donating, I think from that lot there, the whole 100% of it to the deal and so on and so forth because of it or whatnot too. So
well, I didn't show the back. Yeah, you did. 100% of the proceeds of this card did go.
I think there was like a little lot I did with that, and maybe that and one or two other cars or something like that. I can't remember.
This one, you were doing your thing, and I was like, "How much for the card in the back?" And you're like, "No, man, it's not for sale." And I threw a number out, and it kind of caught your attention. And you're like, "Okay, well, maybe I'll run it." And it was an epic battle for just this single card. But graciously, Adam sent all the proceeds to who we were supporting that day. You know, that's one of my favorites.
And I tried to not. I think I've only maybe made 2 to 3 customs total, and my entire time because I wanted to make them more special. I see some people do them and just do 1,000 of them or something like that,
Yep,
and to me, I want to send to, I guess, goats per se. Pardon the pun. You know, people
yep,
that do the extraordinary things in our community or whatnot, and so on and so forth. I was blessed to come across paths with you over there at the one channel that to be nameless per se, but
yeah,
and got the opportunity to sit there and see this guy doing things that I've tried to do, on my channel from day one. You go back to my second or third video, I was doing giveaways every single video way back then, just because I wanted to give to people that was going to come by my channel, support it or whatnot, and show appreciation and gratitude for such. There's a million channels on YouTube right now, and so people could sit there and watch my video. People could go and watch one of their videos or whatnot. So anybody, that was just my thought process with it.
I think it's a beautiful thing when you come across um, a person that does cards and cardboard And the guy on the other end of the camera truly cares about the people that take the time to interact with that person, interact with your channel. And you among many, there's not a lot, I guess, but I mean, to have that connection with your subscribers and the family style atmosphere that you build is something that I think a lot of people tend to overlook, or maybe it's just in the community we get comfortable with it and we don't realize how special it is. But you go to a lot of channels that have several thousand subscribers, and it doesn't seem personal anymore.
There's one guy I sit there and been subscribed to. I like his content, but to me, what I don't like is that he don't really support other than maybe 10 or 15 of his subscribers. The rest of the people, he's not one time commented on it or replied to any of my comments that I left on his channel.
you know
Not one time. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm the type of person I'd rather go and when somebody watches my video, I might every now and then if I'm just like busy and I can't get back to my comments, I'm gonna at least go and watch that person's channel and support them and leave a comment on their channel, in return. I'd rather make sure I'm supporting them by following their content, if that makes sense, than replying to mine. Because
yep
sometimes I get so busy I can't I'm gonna have to pick or choose which one I'm gonna do. I'm gonna always choose to support the other person's channel back, if that makes sense,
yes
over
sir
over commenting mine. Because sometimes I get 200 comments, something like that. That's a lot of work to try to reply back to those. I'd rather go and watch 20 or 30 videos and leave a comment there or whatnot. And but don't get me wrong, I do try to leave return comments as 90% of the time. But every now and then if I get sick, guess what? I gotta take care of my health a little bit too and so on and so forth. And it's a lot easier to just watch a video and leave a comment there than I guess try to manage health watching and leaving comments.
for sure.
Let me know when you're ready to do another giveaway.
Well, I'm ready when you are. I was hoping to see some more cardboard, like those Mookie Bettses you just like rolled over during the last giveaway, but you stopped for the Shohei Ohtani's. What's up with that?
Oh, my bad. Well, right now I'm trying to sort back through the same cards that I already showed earlier in the what I call those autograph ruck stacks. Beast, the way you package your stuff like a football, with 80 pounds of tape and everything else in it. Yes, it always shows up nice and safe, and I greatly appreciate you letting me get those cards from you, sir. And I appreciate the bonuses as well. Means a lot. So Mr. Brandon says he wants to see some more cards. So let's look at this beautiful Garner Henderson on the Mojo. Some more of those. I got an Aaron Judge on these inserts here.
What's LGA for?
I don't know. That's a new insert from Top Series One.
Really?
Yeah, man, I got some cool inserts this year. Something different. I don't know what it is. I ain't had the opportunity to really look it up and know what it is. So I'd be lying. Maybe somebody in the chat can let us know.
No doubt.
And then I got this one here, covering the field. Aaron Judge insert.
Sports Cards and Things says it stands for LaGuardia Airport.
Okay, yes.
Oh
So
yeah, LAX.
LAX with the Shohei Ohtani.
That's
So evidently,
beautiful.
yes.
You're showing me cardboard I haven't even seen before yet, Adam. This new
George
2025 stuff.
George Brett on the throwback foil. Bobby Witt. Looky here. Nice, beautiful X Factor of Mookie Betts. Bam.
Beautiful.
Oops. Of course, I got my Arenado. Once again, these guys I talk about, I'm collecting. You sit there and see different variations. You got Salvador Perez on the X Factor. Jason Dominguez rookie card on the chrome. Bryce Hopper. Aaron Judge on the refractor. Gunnar Henderson on the future stars. Vladdy on the 89 throwback design. Hey, Robert, I am on my phone and cannot check my email address, but I trust that I got it. And if not, I will definitely sit there and be glad to sit there and look up my email from you previously and confirm it that way. Okay. If
Sports
not,
cards and sports cards and things says that Judge was worth $40, wasn't it?
that refractor, yeah. And then look at this beautiful Jackie.
Look at that, Jackie. I've never seen that one. Is that the new Dunruss?
Yes,
So how do you say it? Do you say Dunruss or Dunross?
Donruss.
Donruss. Okay.
And then check out this beautiful Mickey.
Boom. Some sort of laser parallel.
Yeah. And George Sisler, Hall of Famer, number to 299.
Woo. That baby needs to be top loaded.
They will be. Hey, tell me the three players that have hit over 700 home runs. Tell me at least three. There's actually four of them. Anybody, real quickly, tell me three of the four, if not all four of them, that has hit over 700 home runs. There's two of them. Aaron, A. Wards, and Bonds. All right, so who's the fourth guy? Anybody can get that? Boom, Tom got it. So this next card is Mr. Albert Pujols, 703. I actually got to go and watch him play one of his final baseball games. I was so stoked about that too.
Pulos.
Satchel Paige. Wouldn't it have been nice that this guy got to actually play baseball in the major leagues before he turned 40 years old?
That would have been a beautiful thing. That would have been a real beautiful thing.
We might have been talking about him being one of the greatest pitchers of all time, if so.
For sure.
Players like that is what I love about collecting cards in baseball is just the history. Bryce Harper, Mickey Mantle, y'all know he was a switch hitter and is considered by most to be the greatest switch hitter of all time. He batted 200 or 298 for his career, had like 570-ish type home runs or something like that for his career. Can't remember. But I do know he batted 298 and definitely had over 500 home runs and played center field. Check out that beautiful Jessica Mendoza. Bobby Witt, the captain, Derek Jeter, another Aaron Judge. Sorry, got this one camera stand that I'm sit there and need to get another one like I used to have, but I accidentally broke it. Nolan Arenado. Check out the beautiful 88 design Mookie Betts there.
Yeah. So when do you think we're going to start seeing sports cards with the new bats in them?
The torpedo bats?
Yeah.
Uh, not sure. That's a good question, though. 536 career home runs. There's another satchel. Of course, I'm a big PC of Mike Trout, so Mike Trout is one of my
So that
big pieces.
that was a blue border. Is there anything special about that one? Because typically aren't they white borders?
That's correct. So that is a Walmart blue border variation. Giancarlo Stanton can't stay healthy. Stanton, otherwise
Look
he'd
at
already
that
have over.
Yachty.
Yeah, beautiful
That's
Yachty.
got to be numbered. Is that numbered?
That's that blue prism that they came out with last year that wasn't numbered,
Oh my gosh. Pull yourself together, Tops. That's got to be a numbered card.
right?
That is beautiful.
Then a Mickey Mantle and then a Shohei Ohtani. Notice how these guys always seem to have a couple of cards paired up together in this collection.
Yes, sir. So, did you know this person that you sniped his collection from, or how did you stumble across it?
All right. So I buy from this guy on a regular too. So as I talked about this earlier a little bit, I failed to mention a lot of times it's good to network with guys and so on and so forth. You know, guys know what you like and so on and so forth. Like me and Brandon, I know what he collects and he knows what I collect. So it's good to know what people collect. That way you can look out for them. There's sometimes where a guy will sit there and find a chipper, and he'll message me about it, or just buy it and send it to me, and then I buy and send something other his way, this or that. So it's just networking. So I know this guy. I buy from him all the time, and it's usually like a lot, and so on and so forth that I buy. Kind of bulk, and I get a better price for it this way. So I bought this whole collection for $400, and it's easily, in my opinion, worth 2K. But I buy from him all the time, so he gives me good deals, and he buys in bulk. He probably only paid 200-300 for it, and so on and so forth. And he got his network. So yeah, I sit there and just met with him and bought it. One big bulk buy and so on and so forth. But another Mookie. Fan favorites
Mookie.
on the fan favorite. Did that answer the question?
Golly.
And
Dude,
boom, Mickey Mouse.
my wife is going to make you come up here and mop up all this drill off my floor.
Check out my Mike Trouts. Ichiro. And a while ago when I showed the Ichiro, I don't know how many times or if I've even had the opportunity to talk about how is it moron when these guys are voting for the Hall of Fame and a guy like this doesn't get 100% vote.
Exactly.
One moron doesn't need to get the vote ever again for anything. Anything.
Yep.
Not even just Major League Baseball Hall of Fame voting, but he don't even need to get a vote for uh what's for supper tonight.
For sure.
So hey, man, who would have thought this guy would have been this good, when he got injured and everybody was trying to sell his cards for $1 a piece.
Yep.
Carlos Correa. And these are the chrome ones that are numbered.
Oh,
And
you
they
got to
got
be kidding me.
no,
Robert says he shares a birthday with Mookie Betts.
yeah, that
Lucky
is
dude.
cool.
I wish I
So
had that fun fact.
I actually got this card autograph version of this one and the red that I bought that's actually slabbed up. I love me some Buster Posey. Think he's gonna be a Hall of Famer one day. Steven Strasburg, y'all, per 9 innings, he has one of the highest strikeout rates per 9 innings over anybody in Major League Baseball history. I think he's top 20ish.
Hey,
Dude was a
speaking
beast
about
of a
speaking
pitcher.
about phenomenal pitchers, what happened to Lincecum? That dude was just an absolute beast.
I think if I remember right, it wasn't elbow surgery he had. I think he had shoulder issues and so on and so forth. And then he got traded, I think, to another team. And he still had some moments there or whatnot, but just shoulder injury kind of declined
Huh.
his career. Manny Machado again. Another Steven
Chromes are
Strasburg.
just beautiful. That's is that Chrome Heritage?
Yes. So
Man.
Heritage, like one out of every 30 packs or whatever the number it is will have a Chrome card in it. And then they'll also have like a white version. So like the white version is numbered to like 999. Then the Chrome version would be numbered to 572. Then they also have the red that'll be numbered to 300 and something other. Then of course they'll have the standard, the 101, the 505 kind of thing too with them. But they'll that's how they did those. Ozzy Albies for my Braves on the blue, and Anthony Rizzo for the Yankees. Really, just tons of cool cards in there. The Joker. If y'all follow basketball, this dude is a beast. Sit there, just did a 60-point triple double the other night, like 2 nights ago. Maybe
Yep.
last night it was. Just insane. This dude is going to go down as one of the top 10 best basketball players of all time. If you don't know, there's another Francisco Lindor. I just love that guy's game, just like Mookie Betts. I think they're a very similar style player. I think Mookie Betts is a probably 15 to 20% more consistent, but this guy's upside is just the same as Mookie Betts' upside, in my opinion. Randy Johnson.
Rest in peace, the bird.
Yeah. See, another card I just didn't even share earlier. Another sweet little relic of Albert Pujols, one of 4 guys that hit 700 home runs. Check out that beautiful Jackie Robinson. Shohei. For my Bears, I have
Ooh,
Rome and Duze, our #1 draft pick last year, wide receiver.
that is a beautiful card.
We actually got 2 #1 picks last year with Caleb Williams and Dunze. Of that Khalil Mack and a couple of other trades we made to sit there and get. So, like I said, I got some really sweet, numbered and crazy rookie cards. This guy blows up and becomes a nice little receiver. What's that, Boom Slang? I want to talk about a guy that got crazy collection. And this dude can sit there and go live stream and show some of his collections he buys up and sorts through his Boom Slang.
Look
And
at that.
I got my boy Magic
Oh, look at that.
and the beautiful Topps Chrome Cosmic. And of course,
Did
if
I
you don't know, I'm a Lakers fan.
did I hear that right? They're not making Cosmic anymore. Is that right?
I think that's correct. I think that's what I heard too.
That's a shame.
And check out the logo, Jerry West.
Oh my gosh.
Did you know his jersey number is the exact same as one of my Braves great, Mr. Hank Aaron? So a Lakers great and a Braves great had the exact same jersey number, 44.
44.
Now you're gonna appreciate this triple three, Larry the Legend,
Oh yeah. The bird is the word.
and of course IPC, myself some Larry Bird. But if I have any duplicates in this collection, it definitely will be headed your way, my friend.
Greatly appreciate that, my man.
Because you know, I sit there and if you know, there's a Larry Bird bobblehead. I mean, not bobblehead, but a Funko Pop right back there. Because that's my boy, just like he's your boy. 33 spelled backwards is 33. Wow.
Whoa, Barry
Wow.
Barry hitting us with
Hey,
some knowledge.
Barry Berry spelled backwards is Berry Berry.
Oh, that's good. Well played, sir. Well played.
If you didn't know, my friend, Barry. I love Barry. Barry is so funny.
He's the songbird of his generation. Have you watched some of his videos?
Yeah, that's what I was sitting there saying earlier. If you listen to him, he sit there and laying down some good knowledge and words of wisdom and
Yep.
inspiration. But then he also sit there and start singing and sitting there, does a really good job of that too.
Yes,
And
sir.
I love stuff like this. These Donruss products get beautiful Hall of Famers, Willie McCovey, on a cracked ice looking sick looking card. I just showed a Eddie Murray on the green one. I just love stuff like this. Mr. Brandon,
What's up?
I just wanted to make sure you knew how thankful I am for you to pop in with me. But as well, I don't want you to feel obligated, to stay on any longer than you need to as well to make sure that you're able to still take care of business at the home front too. So just wanted to
Oh,
let you
yeah,
know
no,
about
I'm
that.
I'm good. To be fair, I since I work all closing shifts, I usually don't go to bed until 5 or 7 o'clock in the morning. Midnight is usually everybody else's 4 o'clock in the afternoon for me. Plus that I was really hesitant because as you can see, my table is a dang mess. But I was like, I don't want to miss this chance, dude. It's been a long time since I've been on a live stream with you, and I couldn't say no.
I appreciate that. I got it. My friend John, Mr. Enfrago, with Julio Rodriguez there. I love this mystical insert. It's pretty cool.
That's got to be the 2025 insert too. I haven't seen that one.
Yeah.
I'm so
All right.
behind in the times.
Yeah. Right back at you, Barry Barry. We won't promise to tell nobody.
For
Nolan
sure.
Arenado. Hey y'all, did y'all know that mad props to Barry? Oh, never mind. I accidentally told people Barry, my fault. Christy Matheson, one of the original 5 Hall of Fame members, one of the best pitchers of all time. Y'all, it is pouring down outside here at my home front.
Really?
Yeah, Cal Ripken Jr. Yeah, we had severe weather come in this week and had tornadoes in eastern Arkansas last night,
Oh man,
and then just severe rain through the rest of this week. Which to me, I'm fine because guess what? It's getting rid of some of this pollen and all this allergy stuff that has been kicking my butt. Mickey Mouse on the Topps Black Grove. This is one of my
Ooh,
favorite inserts right here, y'all.
that is a beautiful new design. I like that.
It's a sweet one.
I'm gonna have to get into some 2025 product here.
I would love to tag team with Brandon Jensen anytime I could get. I promise you that. Another Steven Strasburg. It's crazy what I collect. Adley Rushman. I'm the type of person when I was growing up, Brandon. I don't know if I ever told you this story. If I ever got 2 of anything, my motto was I'm going to start collecting it. So is it pencils, erasers as a kid? It didn't matter. If I got 2 of them, I thought I was supposed to collect it for some strange reason growing up or whatnot. So that's what I did.
That's awesome.
So now I guess if I get a couple of cards of a certain player, I start PCing them. And that's kind of what I did with, uh, players like Larry Bird, just to name some players that people collect, Mookie Betts. I know Beast collects Juan Soto and got a few autographs of him in my own collection, just like my good friend Fire Starter Breaks, the Beast does. Here's another one of these cards I was so thankful to add in this collection. It's a football card. I don't know if y'all just got a glimpse of it, but it's a rookie card of one of the biggest rookies from last year, Mr. Brock Byers, rookie card, tight end. Supposed to be one of the real deals and one of the few shining bright spots that the Raiders had last year was him and get a little bit of decent quarterback player. He might
That's
turn out to be a nice little Tony Gonzalez, Travis Kelsey, or Rob Gronkowski type player. He has the skill set for it.
that's a beautiful card, Adam.
Yeah, I like it. Check out this beautiful King Griffey Jr. I love cards like this too.
Is that
King Griffey Jr., you don't do nothing but remember him with his hat turned around backwards. And then what I like about this card too, he got his pen out and a note little pad where he's signing something other for a fan. Just love that. He got his big necklace chain on as well there.
is
Just
that an SP
now this
or a
is the
variation?
89 35th anniversary throwback.
Is that like a photo variation, or that's just
No,
a
no, 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 sir. So basically, each year, Topps does the 35th design, for each year, and so on and so forth. So it's that, each year that they have another 35th kind of anniversary is what they call it. And so this year's design was of the 89 Topps. So like, even the 89 Ricky Henderson there and so on
Yo,
and so forth. So it's just that the design from the '89 tops.
I was just thinking that his action shot in that photo is him autographing instead of playing ball. So I was wondering if it was like a photo variation of something or whatnot.
Ah,
But
AJ, what's up, bro?
in his defense, just like you said, he's really good with the people that support him. So he's always out signing autographs. That's just a normal Griffey thing.
Yeah. Now
What's
check
up,
out
AJ
this next.
Trujillo?
This next card was one that I was so stoked. And if I get this thing graded, it comes back at Gym at 10. That card right there could probably, if this guy gets back to playing well, I know this card in the Gym at 10 at one time was worth $400 by itself. This is Michael Harris the second rookie card on the Green Wave. Bam. If it wasn't worth $400, it's probably at least worth pretty close to it at one time. So I'm gonna get that card graded as well. I was so stoked when I come across that. I got a couple of really nice Michael Harris cards I need to get graded.
We got Titus in the house. What's going on? God is great.
What's up, Mr. Kent? Welcome. Appreciate all 14 of y'all hanging out with me tonight.
Uh-oh, Barry cut Michael Harris from his fantasy baseball team today. He'd like to apologize to you, Adam.
But right now, all the Braves deserve to be cut from everybody's squad the way they're playing right now. But hey, hold on, hold on. The Braves will definitely come around.
Yes, sir. That is for sure.
I mean, we had everybody, including the kitchen sink, injured last year, and we still was able to find a way to piece together and win enough games and get into the playoffs last year. So never to fear, they'll make it. Another Pete Alonso. Once again, I have a box, what I call my little 10 cent to the type dollar cards of the players I love to PC, like Pete Alonso base, 2024 tops. Nothing to write home about. What is that, like a dime card or something like that? But it's a player I PC, and I'll put it in my box, and I'm going to sit there and be happy to thumb through there when I'm looking at my Alonsos and say, man, I got 40 different Pete Alonso cards or whatnot. And that's what I love about collecting is being able to collect cards of all your favorite little players that you love to collect. And check out that beautiful Salvador Perez. I just love the colors of that card. Just love how he plays the game. Just look at him. He's sitting there, intense look, sitting there thinking, where's my filters at? What my pitcher's doing. Let's think about it. Fixing to squat down here again and take another pitch, and we're gonna get this guy out. That's what I think of when I look at that card right there. Now you want to talk about a scrub of a player? Look at this Juan Soto guy. Shout out to Firestarter Breaks. This is the type of guy he likes to collect. Guy don't even know how to stay on one team, man. Oh, shots fired! Shots fired! Just teasing, Beast. He's a guy PC too. Just teasing. And another Otani right there. Mookie Betts on that
Boom,
89 on that
baby.
89 design.
That is beautiful.
That's sweet, Robert. Speaking of David Ortiz, I said Jordan Alvarez reminds me of him. I think they're very similar in many ways, even including their stature and their body shape or whatnot. Let's see. There's a Derek Jeter. So that's what I loved about this too. All these different insert sets. They had just about every card of that set in this thing too, and sometimes duplicates. Like I got Nolan Ryan here, 89 design. Now I got the Blake Snell. Such a underrated pitcher, really, in my opinion. I know I talked trash about him a while ago for winning the Cy Young over my boy Spencer Strider a couple of years back because he had the ERA title. But Spencer Strider had the most strikeouts that year and the most wins. So, but he can't help it if he's been on teams that was offensively challenged. You got my boy Greg Maddox right there, the professor. Shout out to Matty Ice, the Cubbies fan that's in the house, and BC Sports Cards if he's still here. Bart, he's a Cubbies fan too. Let me not forget to shout him out as well. Got Ryan Howard. See, even the Mojo Silver Packs has that 89 design, Brandon, in this year's product. Randy Johnson. This next one is a PC card for a couple of reasons. It's Heston Kjerstad. He played for my Razorbacks, and this nice little red wave rookie card. So once again, it's a little parallel rookie of one of the highly prospected rookies right now over the last couple of years. Even though it's tough to crack that Baltimore Orioles lineup with so many great players, but been tearing it up in the minor leagues last year.
All right, Adam, before you grab another card, to thank the people in the chats, because the chats have been popping off the last 30 minutes. That stack in front of you that you haven't shown, I want you to pick up like just a little bit of them. The one in the middle you've been pulling for them, but don't show the whole cards. Just keep the stack kind of covered, but not, you don't have to grab the whole stack.
Okay.
Just grab like 4 or 5 of them, and then, because you are smart, take them off camera. And whatever card is on the bottom, I want you to do a trivia question, and the first person in the chat to say that card, that person featured on the card, will win a pack each of the baseball's greatest gross outs, 5 full colored stickers, 1 stick of bubble gum.
All right. So I'm gonna take this a little bit above camera,
Yep.
so I can sit there and see the back card, and sit there and I'm gonna come up with clues. If you're not familiar with my channel, I used to do a game show called Guess Who. I'm gonna
Yes,
give
sir.
I'm gonna give a clue, and then if somebody can guess who it is, uh, you will sit there and be the winner.
What?
If you nobody guesses it correct after clue one, I'm gonna give another clue. Okay.
Okay, hold on a second. We're gonna make this interesting. What's up, Jim? In NFL 7?
What's up, Jim?
Because Adam's clues are obviously not like you have to know baseball. They're not like right off the tip of the nose. We're going to start off with 2 of each, and we're only going to give a couple of seconds so you can't Google it. And then after clue number 1, 2 packs are going to disappear. After clue number 2, 2 packs are going to disappear. After clue number 3, 2 packs are going to disappear. Okay. How's that sound?
Now, do you want me to do this kind of exactly like I used to do with
Yep.
my Guess Who, where the first one ain't gonna just obviously be it per se, or
Yeah, you whatever. Let's do this. Let's have some fun.
all right? So just to kind of show you what I used to do, I still got some of these. So like a player like Tommy John back in the day, I would sit there and have a card of Tommy John behind a Guess Who sign, and you had to try to figure out who was back there. So clue one, I'd have said Yankees. Clue number two, I'd have said 250 wins, multiple All Star, jersey 25, and rookie card 64. You're not a Tommy John fan. You're probably not going to know that. So let me find a player that probably most people can kind of know and kind of know. Yeah, like Kobe. Okay, perfect. So clue number one would have been like 5-time champ. Clue number two would have been 2021 Hall of Famer. Clue number three was number eight. Sometimes if I was going to have a player potentially I was going to show twice, I would have multiple choice type answers or clues I could give at that time. Basketball or purple, and then Lakers of the Black Mamba was like clues I was going to kind of give. So that's what I'm going to do in here, y'all. If y'all not familiar with my Guess Who.
So
So,
the premise too behind this is you only get one guess. So if you burn your first guess right off the bat on clue number one and you don't get it, you're out of the givey.
so we're going to put start in the chat, and it's going to officially start.
You want me to type start or do you want to type start?
I just got it. So
Okay.
clue number one, this guy is an outfielder.
He is an outfielder. If you want to take a stab, you can throw it out there, or if you want to wait for your next guess, you can hold off. Right now it's 6 packs of baseball greatest gross outs is up for grabs.
And keep in mind, y'all been seeing some of the cards I've been showing. So there's a bonus hint.
There you go. Nobody wants to roll the dice, I don't think.
All right. Clue number two, home run hitter.
Outfielder, clue one, clue two, home run hitter. All right, we got a couple of guesses.
Well, Mr. Robert, let's see if he is right. All rise. So my next clue was going to be Yankee. The next one would have been 99, and then my last clue would have been all rise. Is kind of how I was going to sit there and pan that out. So Robert, wow, what a guess!
All right, Robert. So because it was clue number two, I have to take 2 packs away. There's 2 whites, 2 purples, and 2 oranges. What two do you want gone out of the givey? And the other 4 will be yours.
Let me put them up here so you can see the packs better too, brother.
There we go.
My bad, I didn't think of doing that earlier.
Okay, do you want both white packs gone, Robert, or just one of the whites? Okay. So these 4 are yours, and I will get your address from Adam. And I am shipping things out tomorrow, so I will ship these out for you tomorrow when I'm on my way to work. Congrats, brother.
Congrats, Robert. So now we'll put myself back up here again. And I'm gonna go ahead and sit there and start putting these other cards in some penny sleeves here. You want to know of a product that I love in basketball that's so underrated is the NBA Hoops premium stock. Check out that card, man. That is just so beautiful, you know. I don't know if you can sit there and see the fans in the background and everything. It's just really cool. Just how they got the player kind of look like, 3D imaging where he's just on the card and then you got the fans in the background and just the shine and everything. Nothing but elegance and the simplicity of the back too. All right. Let's show some of these other cars that was in the stack too. Got the Frank Thomas on the green scopes. Riley Fingers with that mustache on the blue. Fergie Jenkins on the blue. Just to kind of show y'all, I gotta sit there and said reliever, uh sit there in Oakland A's, mustache, World Series winners, all kind of clues I could think of off the fly for a player. So hypothetically I could play guess who on the fly.
You did very well with that because I totally, totally threw you on underneath the bus there.
It's just the beauty of being able to sit there and uh know these players or whatnot. I love baseball, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. I let's see, Brandon. I sold $300 of Will Smith autographs cards yesterday. Dang, AJ, what kind of cards did you have, dude?
No doubt, brother, man.
You must have had a couple of bangers of Will Smith. I love this all etched insert set too from last year. I think this is last year's 2024, and of course that's Bryce Harper. Then I got the Jordan there.
See, Robert, now you have 4 packs to rip on your channel. You can do a no talk, just music rip.
And we'll all be there.
Yes, sir.
We'll all be there. How about tomorrow? I mean, well, never mind. You won't get the packs tomorrow. How about Sunday? Check out that beautiful Manny Machado on the refractor looking card.
That's one thing I like about being in your live stream because I can look at my camera and then when you pull the card away, I can look at my laptop and see it again for another 3 seconds.
Yeah, I do that all the time. When I'm in people's whatchamacallit. Of course, got another Tatis there. I love collecting even people like Yelich. Sit there and former MVP winner. And man, I just wish he wouldn't have did steroids or whatnot to kind of tarnish his name a little bit. I think sometimes the consequences and versus the rewards and risk. I don't think it's never like he got, like Barry Bonds, warded up and, like thick neck and big foreheaded and everything. I think his was just more or less, simple, using it to kind of get over an injury a little bit, so on and so forth, and then just back to playing, and but yet, he's gonna be tarnished or whatnot and probably never get in the Hall of Fame because you know, his numbers are only borderline to begin with, but then you taint it on top of it, that leaves you no shot at all. In my opinion, just my opinion. If that matters. I'm sitting back here trying to put some of these cards in this box that as I'm organizing them, I'm putting them over in this box to eventually sort through and find which ones are going to actually go in the top loaders and which ones is just staying in the penny sleeves and going into my what I call my dime box into dollar card type boxes. Cause I got too many cards in my collection nowadays. Used to, if I thought a card was worth $1, it went into a top loader. But top loaders have done gotten so expensive over the years that you can't really afford to do that anymore.
Yep.
So now, really, my price range is $3 or more to quote to be in a what I call guaranteed top loader.
That's where I messed up when I started my collection. Everything that is in my collection is penny sleeved and top loaded. And then one day I wanted to pick out a couple of cards for a VR, and all my cards looked the same because every single one of them were penny sleeved and top loaded. And it took me forever to find like 6 simple cards. And so I had to revert to then if a card was numbered, a patch, an RPA, an autograph, SP, something special like that. Then it got penny sleeved, top loaded, and then top loaded sleeved. And it's just out of control now just to try and keep up with my collection because now I have to follow that because it's like a woman when she dates a man. She never downgrades. I can't downgrade and turn to my PC and change it. You know what I mean? I've just gone too far. I can't go back.
Good night, AJ, and welcome to the party, Mr. Dre.
Hey, good night, DJ, and hello, Dre.
Just want to shout out Dre since he popped in last. Awesome channel. Love the fact he's always out someplace and going to like either like an antique shop or some kind of estate sale or this or that, and going and just finding some really cool stuff of all kinds, sports cars and as well, uh, Disney stuff, magazines, et cetera, et cetera. He's just all the time finding cool artifacts out there in the wild. I always dig stuff like that. And of course, my very first channel I ever started watching on YouTube, which is one that probably a lot of us watched when we first got on here, was Jazz Family. And I used to love watching those two brothers go to flea markets and find cool stuff. Some people don't like the Jazz Family channel anymore, this or that. To me, it's still, what got me into YouTube and watching it and stuff. So I'm always going to have a sweet spot in my heart for it or whatnot. Otherwise, I wouldn't quote be on YouTube right now.
Dre's channel was one of the main reasons why I found a bunch of people on YouTube that were actually from Nebraska.
I'm going to,
He's
I'm
quite
going
the magnet for Nebraskan YouTubers.
Nebraska is really not that far off from me. And, Drew from Clean Cheap Shots and
Yep.
3D Video, whatever name of that guy's channel is, I'm drawing a blank on it. A couple of other guys, Vintage Card Steve. I'm friends with all them guys and so on and so forth. I really would love to sit there and one day, drive that handful of hours over that way and meet up with them at one of these shows or whatnot. And just would love to I think it'd be cool and would love to hang out with them fellas. Sit there and maybe do a pack battle and see who has to eat that nasty gum like they have done before.
Yes, sir. You do that. You better be giving me a heads up about that trip because I wouldn't mind going back to seeing my old stomping grounds. Fun fact about me, I grew up all the way until when did I join the military? I think I joined the military when I was like 19. So for 19 years of my life living in Nebraska, I did not know that they played hockey in Nebraska. Come to find out, Omaha, Nebraska is a huge hub for a lot of Showtime hockey players. I didn't learn that until like 2 years ago as a grown man.
Here's another player I ain't showed yet today that I love the PC on a rainbow foil. It's Mr. Alexander Bogarts. A really
Ooh,
nice
yeah.
shortstop in today's game, one of the top five or so, I would think, over the last 5 years. Here's another card coming up that Mr. Brandon's going to like here in a second. Got a couple of cards away. I kind of caught a whiff of it. But I got a
Oh,
George Springer on the Rapture. This is not it. It's a few cards away. You'll see it very shortly. Got a Justin Verlander on the gold. Mr. JV. Surefire Hall of Famer and married to a very beautiful woman. And Nolan Arenado. Once again, I done told you I'm highly prospecting him. Think he's a surefire Hall of Famer. Wanted to get in on him while he was dirt cheap. Got a beautiful Raffy, Big Stick Devers. Such an underrated player in today's baseball game. Shout out to Doug, Daryl Strawberry.
dead roll.
Daryl. We harmonized a little bit there.
Did we? I like it.
Me too. Austin Riley for my Braves. Got a nice little goal coming up for my Braves here. Adam Duvall.
Mr. Duval.
He actually, that year we won the World Series, helped us out a lot. Getting platoon out there in the outfield when Acuna was down. And we went kind of bought three guys to sit there, kind of replace the job of one.
So, Firestarter Breaks has a question for you, Adam. He says, speaking of weddings, when is yours?
Good question there. We ain't set a date. There's been a lot of hiccups in our life for me and my woman, and just going to kind of leave it at that. Trying to get over a couple of things and make sure to get into marriage uh, a little bit better.
Yes, sir.
I did not see this card, but this is a beautiful card. Former teammates Mookie Betts and Rafael Devers. Wouldn't it have
Those
been
are,
wonderful if those two guys got to stay together? I don't know if Brandon would have liked that,
I wouldn't have.
but what an epic looking little card on that rainbow foil.
I do like how they do those. Those are pretty fun cards.
Yeah. And here's going back to that, getting rookies on, different parallels and stuff. And, if they turn out to be good, boom. You already see that card I saw a while ago that made me think of my good friend Brandon. And here it is.
Yeah, brother. Bo
You know,
knows.
Bo.
The man that started it for me right there.
Yeah. I sat there and seen him bowl a few times. He's definitely uh, capable of being a professional bowler if he wanted to.
Yes, sir.
Got the Soto on the mini. That's the Alan Ginter back. So that's the short print of Mr. Juan Soto. Then I got the black bordered Salvi Hound.
Beautiful. Man, I need to send you some tobacco sleeves, brother.
I guess so.
I've got a bunch. I'm gonna add that to your rack.
Mike Trout on the Cactus League. That's another one of those inserts from this year. And he's kind of got a little foil, a little bit to it as well.
I seen a Nolan Ryan coming up.
Terrific Tom Seaver.
Oh, Tom Seaver. Okay.
Terrific Tom. I can sit there and see where that could have looked like a Nolan.
I thought that was the Ryan Express right there from a distance.
Could have been. They both wore that uniform. Justin Verlander. I love Bowman Platinum, man. Such a, underrated. To me, this product looks better than Bowman, but yet it's worth a lot less than Bowman.
And I like how consistent they are with their designs. Like they just consistently step up their game.
Yes, Mad Max, with the crazy eyes, Scherzer.
Sure, 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 sure.
Picked up a nice little rookie card of his slab because for him getting over 3,000 strikeouts, I think that's the magic mark for a pitcher to get into the Hall of Fame now. Got James Wood, rookie. So once again, trying to prospect on some of these talented rookies and put
Dude,
a few of
Joe
the
Mansman would go crazy with all these Mets cards you're showing.
right. Freddie Freeman. Check out the lovely little lady playing basketball right there coming up.
Oh my gosh, no, that's not Brinks. Who is that?
Haley Van Lith. She plays for TCU. And I think they made the Elite Eight. So they went pretty far. I'm not sure if
They're
they're still in it or not, but she's a cutie.
100%. She'd make my smoke show PC for sure.
Another, and this is the splash colors. So this is like Goodwin's Champions, little cheap knockoff of the different like splash of and then uh inserts, the case hit stuff. Here's another Dodgers great, Mr. Campy wore Campanella.
Yes, sir.
Carlton Fisk. All right, so I'm gonna pause right quick since I'm on Carlton Fisk, and I would love to sit there and give y'all a sneak peek of a beautiful card I got in the mail today, y'all.
Let's go.
Epic card, epic. So I'm gonna go grab it. I'll be right back. I'm gonna let my good friend Brandon talk to y'all.
Folks, I cannot thank you enough for stopping by, blowing up the chats. Support my man Adam. What an outstanding dude, and what an outstanding testament to this card community that we're all a part of. It's dark 30 in the morning, and the chats are just straight popping. Uh, Adam's not here right now, so we're just gonna do a givey on my side. Type in the chat if you want. Oh, you know what? We already did a sports giveaway. We already did a cartoon sports giveaway. So let's do a crazy giveaway. 1 second here. Let me just grab a couple of wax packs here. Let's do one of these. You know what? These are sick. Let's do one of those. There we go. Marvel. Let's do that. Why not? Um, let's see here. Oh my gosh, Bingo. Yeah, Bingo. Bingo was his name. Oh, let's do that. Let's do a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. And you know what? We are going crazy. So let's do this and this. Oh, this is Adam's stream, so we got to beef this up. Ooh, you're gonna love these. Um, a little bit more. You know what? Let's do that too. Oh, these are sick. I'm gonna add one of those. Those are funny, so I gotta add that. We're just gonna go crazy here now. Um, da-da. Hey, you know what? Maybe we have some Trekkies. If we don't have Trekkies, let's do Star Wars. Gotta cover our bases at Adam's Card Closet. And you know what? I know you guys got kids, so let's do this too and that too. All right. Like I said, I cannot thank you guys enough for supporting this man who supports us all. Like we're all married to him in sickness and in health. So up for grabs this round, no matter what Adam says, we're breaking out the Bigfoot. I know y'all got some kids. Star Wars fans, we got some Topps Chrome 2023. We're gonna knock it back all the way to Hackensack with some Star Trek. And just to make Sticks mad, even though he's not here, Pokemon. He hates Pokemon, so shout out to you, Sticks. We all love you. We miss you. For you crazy X Games kind of style people, we got some super heat skateboarding action. Maybe you'll pull that sick Rob Deer deck. Because Adam is so lights out, we're going to throw in some UFC Chronicles. Everybody that's into cardboard loves the artwork. And this, I'm going to mess it up. Mike Plogue is an amazing artist. There's some sick art that can be found in here. Maybe you guys pull his autograph. I don't know. But either way, RoboCop will be watching over you as you rip into this pack. And because we're all wild and crazy, we're going New Kids on the Block. And because I'm putting on the giveaway, I'm all about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So let's get Cowabunga in the chats here. And for you nostalgic people, bingo, why not, right?
BINGO and bingo was
Yeah, Adam is back. Let's go. We're gonna get some Marvel up in this house because I know Ace Surfers around. You guys got kids? Let's rip some Disney 100, the Japanese pack. So you won't even know. You'd have to know the character's name to know what you pulled because you can't read anything on the card. And we all love music. So let's see if one of you guys can't pull that. Who's some great looking gals? Paula Abdul, maybe Janet Jackson. I don't know. Maybe you pull that Vanilla Ice rookie. So what do we got here? I'm gonna take it off camera for a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And because Adam is awesome, we're doing a 14-pack giveaway.
y'all. That is one heck of a giveaway, and it's nuts. Make sure y'all sit there and my thought process with this is this man is doing something very generous on my channel, and I'm kind of humbled and honored by it, y'all. My thought process is if you win this, think about doing something just nice for somebody else, like doing a pay it forward kind of thing. You ain't got to like give one of these packs away or nothing by no means. Just sit there and just do something nice for somebody, whether it's just some simple act of just opening a door for somebody or just helping some elderly person with the groceries to the car. Just just remember somebody did something nice for you. Try to do something nice for somebody else and just sit there and share some love back if you would, is my thought process with this. Because I'm truly just humbled that this man would want to give this stuff away on my channel during one of my live streams. And, you know, just be nice, do something nice. How you want to give this away, my friend?
We're gonna do it however you want to do it, my man. But I want to do it so everybody has a chance. So I'd probably do a numbers game because we got some non-sports people in here supporting us, like Waffles.
Sound like a wiener to me, my friend.
Let's do
So,
that.
so I'm gonna put myself back on the big screen here.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna get my dice out,
Ooh, let's go.
and then I'm gonna put this back here. So that we do this giveaway, I'm gonna show a really epic card that I teased a while ago. That's in that. I got a TTM in. I got my good friend here that says he's gonna be a TTMer one day, and I'm gonna share that.
Let's go.
All right, good luck, everybody. Let's see what card we're gonna do. It's a 3 and a 6. So if my numbers and my math is adding up correctly, that would make it a 9. So I'm gonna grab a stack of cards here. This do this one here since they're penny sleeves. I'm gonna shuffle this up again, just like we did last time, till Mr. Brandon decides to tell me to stop. And that's when we're gonna stop, and then we're gonna go find card number 9, and that will be the one that we do. If it is an insert, we will sit there and uh, do as Mr. Brandon sit there and says.
Stop. Hammer time.
All right, we got Ken Griffey Jr. as the top card. And I'm gonna hold this stack here because I've neglected to allow y'all the opportunity to put your numbers in. So please put in a number between 0 to 99 after I put start, please.
I
Looks
already
like
beat you,
Brandon's
Adam.
already got it. So have at it, please. We are not going to let this run for like endless time. So don't waste time. Get your numbers in now. And as soon as Mr. Brandon decides to put stop, we're going to put stop. Look at Boom Slang with his favorite player's number,
Boom.
aka his namesake, Mr. Mickey.
All right, chats. Put in a number 0 to 99, like my boy Adam says.
Don't
You
be
got
scared.
10. You got 10 seconds.
Don't be scared.
7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 0 to 99, 1. All right, closing it out.
All right. So I'm going to get my stack back up in my hand one more time. I'm going to go find card number 9. We're passing a beautiful Ken Griffey Jr. What a sweet card. Luck at my man's Mike Trout. 2 great center fielders back to back. Kyle Schwarber, card number 3. Roberto Clemente, card number 4. Mark McGuire, card number 5. Paul Konorko, number 6. Archie Bond, card number 7. Look at that man's stats if you want to sit there and see a solid baseball player that you don't know. Card number 8 is Harry Walker. And card number 9 is another Dodgers great,
Woo!
Jim Gillum.
Oh,
This is the card that
yeah.
we're picking.
Hey, before you show that number, we got Titus in late. We're going to let him in.
It is your giveaway. I am okay with whatever you decide.
Chat, do we say yes or no? Type in wire in. 5, 4, 3, 2. There we go. We got a yes. Titus, you're in. All
Those
right, let's
yeses.
find that winner.
All right. Good luck, everybody. It is card number. And sorry, my camera's not wanting to zoom in. But once again, y'all got to trust me. It is 184. I'm not seeing any numbers in the chats. Y'all just got to take my. Is that showing up?
It's a little bit blurry.
But it's 184.
So
Not
it'd
sure
be
why.
84.
184. So it's 84.
All right, we got a surfer with the winner chicken dinner with 77.
Ain't that something? And that man loves to rip some packs. And more likely, he'll probably be giving away some of the cards out of that pack the way he does stuff. So that is definitely awesome. And I know the guy that won that would definitely take heed on and the thought process I asked about as well. So that is awesome. That
Hey
man
surf,
is
hey surfer, I do have your address, but I'll reach out to you and make sure that I have it correctly. All right, that's getting shipped out tomorrow, brother.
Ole Anderson. Welcome, man. I guess I'm not familiar with you, my friend. Uh, Sit there and tell us about you, Ole Anderson.
Yeah,
You
tell us
know,
about yourself, Oli. What's going on?
welcome to the stream.
No doubt. You are you a content creator, Oli? Doesn't look like Oli is a content creator, but I'm sure he supports people. Who do you collect, Oli? Are you a sports guy? Are you a comic guy? Ooh,
NWA
NWA
Wrestling.
wrestling. All right. Who's your favorite wrestler?
Good night, Maddie. Take care, my brother. Don't
Night
forget
Matty
to
Ice.
don't forget to holler at me within the next couple of days if you would. But why he's having the opportunity to put in the chat about himself and his awesome channel and his collecting a little bit more, maybe. I'm gonna go ahead and share this beautiful return I got that I sit there and was showcasing or mentioning when I showcased the card a while ago. All right, so everybody guessed it was Carlton Fisk, and Mr. Barry said I was going to show a rookie card. It's not his rookie card, but it's a card from my birth year, which is 1973 tops, and got the beautiful Gold Cup autographed. And of course, Mr. Carlton Fisk does request a $50 donation to cancer research to have his autograph. And I was gracious enough to sit there and want to donate to uh, 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 research of cancer for sure. And to me, you know, the opportunity to sit there and once again do something nice for other people and be blessed as well. On top of it, it's like a winner. You know what I'm saying? Get to do something other nice for somebody else, and Mr. Carlson Fest does something nice for me. And what a beautiful autograph Mr. Carlton Fisk has. Just one of the nicest autographs too. Slaps it on there nice and bold and bright. Love that card.
Full respect to the blue ink. I am a sucker for blue ink.
Thanks, Robert. Thanks, Tom. Thanks, Barry. That card is going to reside back there the rest of the stream because that's a heater right there, y'all.
That is
Speaking of torpedo bats, that's like a torpedo, you know, hitter right there.
very true, my friend.
All right. So I'm going to get into sharing this little stack of cards I have right here. Got Willie McCovey on the flashbacks. I think this card might go out for some TTM ink with Jim Palmer. The reason why I grabbed that card, and then Blake Snell. Got my boy Hank Aaron right there in that Milwaukee Brewers uniform, unfortunately, but still a beautiful card because it's the great Hank Aaron. Got Spencer Strider right there. I think that is number to 99. Let me see who this is. That's Spencer. No, that's a new rookie, I think, Carter Holton. So I got a new little Braves PC, number to 99 for the collection. Love it. King Griffey Jr., Keith Hernandez, 11 time, not 10, but 11-time Gold Glove winner at first base. And unfortunately, he's not in the Hall of Fame. In my opinion, that's a crime. John Smoltz for my Braves. Reggie. Brooks Robinson. Bobby Witt.
Oh, I saw Sandy Koufax.
Derek Jeter. And then there's the beautiful Koufax. Again, another 89, another mystical. Like I said, I just love collecting this or buying this set because you got so many. Lou Gehrig, Eric Davis on the red. This dude was a beast of a player for drugs and injuries didn't get a hold of that man. He would have been uh, Hall of Famer probably. Jose Altuve,
Life
just that.
size Jose Altuve. Let's go.
Yep. The Sandman, Mariano Rivera on the cracked ice once again. Love these Hall of Fame colored cards. Another Frankie Lindor there.
Barry
Cool.
Barry says that Jose Altuve is a short print.
Oh, is it? Cool. Then I got my boy Chipper Jones.
Oh my
And
gosh. I haven't seen that one at all. Is that a 2025? That's got to be. I haven't seen that card.
2018 or something like that.
Okay, that would make sense too, I guess. Completely go the opposite way. All right.
Robin Roberts. Sit there and great pitcher. You'd have to be a little bit older to know how great he was, Paul. But Mr. Sandy Koufax again, another Koufax there for you, brother.
Boom. Beautiful.
Check out the beautiful Tatis napkin relic. Uh, hopefully that's got no steroids in it. Christian Yelich relic. Luke McCaffrey. I'm wondering if he's related to. And once again, I still ain't had a chance to look it up, see if this man is related to Christian McCaffrey. If so, that guy could be pretty legit football player. Malik Neighbors, one of the top drafts picks last year, rookie card with a relic. So that's really cool too. So stoked to kind of add that to the collection. And I got some of these call to the halls: Ted Williams, George Brett, Randy Johnson, Reggie Jackson again, Ichiro, Ripken, Hank Aaron, my boy, Willie Mays, Ernie Banks, Sandy Koufax, Ken Griffey Jr., Stan the Man, Mickey Mel, got Jackie Robinson, Noah Ryan, Tony Gwynn on the Call to the Hall pink parallel there. That's
Wow.
cool. Then they got my boy Chippa, Ty Cobb, Roberto Clemente, Johnny Bench, George Brett on the pink, Ricky Henderson. Like once again, this collection, this is one little batch that was actually all put together. Has so many of the what I would feel like almost a full set of these little parallel insert sets. Tatis, Harper here, Julio, Aaron, Guerrero, Mookie Betts, Bobby
Boom.
Witt, Bryce Harper, Aaron Judge, Paul Goldschmidt, Freddie Freeman. Just a lot of the today's star players, and so on and so forth. Shohei Ohtani on this all tops teams. Jose Ramirez, Juan Soto, Aaron Judge. Just love the fact that I was able to get so many of the what I feel like it could be the complete insert sets. I can't say it enough. Can't say it
Barry,
enough.
Barry, named so nice. We named him twice. Says that it is, in fact, Christian's brother.
Cool. Appreciate the intel, my brother. Aaron Judge on that parallel. I don't know what that's called, but it's clean. Aaron Judge, one of the more popular players right now. Then, of course, I got a ton of these purples too from the top
Oh, my word.
series.
Look at that magic.
Look
Woo.
at look at the Freddie Freeman on your team there.
Golly, he's such a man dime.
Javier Baez, uh, Nelson Velasquez for the Cubbies rookie. Paul Goldschmidt, Jose Altuve, life size once again. JJ Bleday, got O'Neill Cruz there. Dylan Dodd for my Braves. JJ Bleday rookie. Clayton Kershaw for the Dodgers.
Let's go.
Tanner Bibby rookie. Zach Greinke should be a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, what is
Uh,
up with that?
this is the blue parallel of I can't. What is
Is that
that kid name?
Teoscar Hernandez?
No,
No,
Ezekiel Duran.
Duran. Yeah.
Ezekiel Duran.
What's up with Greinke? He's one of those different folks, but man, was he was good.
Yeah, he was good for a long time. Zach Neto rookie. Bo Naylor rookie. Max Meyer on the black and white rookie there. Carlos Correa. Once again, I just got, the whole freaking rainbow of these stuff. Now here's the paper I showed the Mojos earlier. I also just about got the whole parallel run of that set and the paper version too. Just like nuts. All the cards I get to add in my PC. And to be honest, like I said, every last one of these cards is technically would be free in my PC once I'm able to once again do all the flipping on the other cards.
Yeah,
Patrick
you
Mahomes.
you you made out like a champ on that. That was an excellent buy.
Just some nice little pink Pank. We all like our Pank, right? Rookies on the cracked ice.
Yes, sir. Whoa, was that flag right
No,
there?
this is Colin Castleton,
Okay.
the Lakers rookie. Taylor Hendricks, just rookies, Jalen Pickett. Of these guys, sometimes it takes these guys 2 or 3 years before they kind of get the legs underneath them in the NBA, and then all of a sudden they become big, and one of these big freaking color parallels can be worth 50, $500 or something like that potentially down the road. And once again, I'm just holding on to them for free, for just a chance, KJ Henry rookie card cracked ice, Davis Wenzel rookie card refractor, Mitch Spence rookie card refractor. Just once again, just holding on to some of these, you know, rookies, that I got in this lot too, just to see if I can prospect, a little bit. Prism rookie of another rookie, see? Christian Stott, another rookie on a color parallel. Brandon Miller, one of the big rookies from a couple of years ago, got a couple of his cards. Another Puka Nachua, nice little rookie, number to 10. Number to 10. Just imagine this guy freaking turns out to be good. Number to 10 rookie, color parallel. How much money would that be? Another rookie, number to 120. Another rookie, number to 120. Just number to 100. Just stacking up rookies to prospect. Color
Beautiful.
parallels stuff. Stetson Bennett. Getting to learn behind the great Stafford right now. If he turns out to sit there and get to play a couple of Anthony Richardson's rookies there. Just thumb through this last couple of little stacks of top loaded cards, and then I'm going to do my last couple of giveaways, and then we'll call it a day for everybody. Austin Riley on the Sepia, Rod Carew on the Flash, Hall of Famer.
That's
Great
sick.
hit. Aaron Judge, Shohei Otani, still on the Angels uniform, and the Trimitus, however you pronounce that, J-Ram, Yadier, Mike Piazza, Vladdy Jr., Shohei on the hot sauce. I showed the red-green parallel of that earlier. Steve Carlton on the Flash. Once again, I just love me some Hall of Famers on the color parallels. Here's the blues of Jack Morris, Killer Brew, Carlton, Sandman Rivera, Jackson Holiday, rookie on the splash colored chrome. So that's like an insert to an insert. Uh, Michael Grove rookie card. Vinny Pasquantino rookie. Josh Young rookie, number to 99. Aaron Judge, J Rod, Pujols, Trout, Bench, Acuna, Schmidt, and Wade Boggs. Check out this card. Man, Topps makes some really wonderful cards of Ronald Acuna. I ain't seen a bad picture of Acuna. They take some really good pictures of Acuna. I appreciate that, Robert. I am going to pick up half of this stack at a time so I don't drop them everywhere. Derek Lively, the second rated rookie on the green laser. This dude is a really good basketball player for the Mavericks. Colton Cowser, rookie. Julio Rodriguez, Alonzo. Some of these quad cards. I'm not going to name every last player off of those. A Gunner rookie. Uh, I got, evidently, they made the Hammer, which was like a little 10 card or 20 card set of Hank Aaron. I'm not sure how many cards are in the set, but I thought it was pretty cool. 8 RBI, 1 game for Otani. Gavin Williams, rookie card on the yellow. Luken Baker, blue rookie. Freddie Freeman on the blueprints. Charlie Morton on that little chrome parallel. The Wizard. Juan Soto on the prism. Manny Machado on the pink. Aaron Judge on that card there, whatever insert that is. Tom Glavine. Carl Yastrzemski. Jose Ramirez, another Otani. Aaron Judge. Lindor, Yastrzemski, Martinez, Spencer Strider, Paul Goldschmidt, Votto, Nick Bonanito, Ricky Card, Alvarez, Joe Meyer, Lindor, Alvarez, Jacob DeGrom, Pete Alonso, Bryce Harper, Alex Bregman. Y'all probably learned a lot about me tonight that I have so many more PCs than you probably thought I did or whatnot. Because I collect a lot of players. I just love baseball and I love good players, and so on and so forth. I have respect for good players. And I just love collecting them too. Love cardboard. And it ain't got to be no $100, $200, $300 card or whatnot. It could be a 10 cent to $1 type card. And I'm going to have as much fun collecting that, putting that in my PC. So everybody thinks I got such an amazing collection and so on and so forth, and kind of talks about that a little bit. But uh, I love these cards just as much as I do those and have as much fun playing with these as I do those as well. So that being said, you ain't got to collect, but what within your budget. And for $400, I bought this lot, and I probably put $400 worth of cards in my collection that I'm gonna thoroughly enjoy, and then I'm gonna sell these other ones and get my money back. And that's honestly a good way that you can quote collect cards yourself if you have the means and the opportunity. I know not everybody will have those means or opportunities, but you can do it in a smaller scale too. There's been times where I've done this and I could buy a little $50 lot and sit there and sell off the cards I don't want, get my $50 back per se, and then have some cards for my collection. Sometimes it might only be two cards I put in my collection out of a lot. So it's just a little food for thought. I wanted to try to share today by doing this, and maybe open the eyes of a couple people. Sometimes you can buy four cards, put one card in your collection. Even it could be that kind of skewed down as well. Just some food for thought. Maybe give somebody the opportunity to sit there and put a card in their collection at no cost. Kind of mentality. If that makes sense. Brandon, what's your thoughts on all that?
I can definitely piggyback on that for sure. Definitely collect within your means, and it is crazy cool if you can stumble upon a lot like uh, Adam just shown here today. I have not been that lucky to score a lot that had outstanding cards. I've really shown a lot that I had picked up because the majority of them ended up being just straight up base cards. But the flip side of that is now I have some quality TTM and future TTM fuel, so I'm truly not mad about it because I didn't overpay for the lots that I did buy. Um, my holy grail, to be honest with you, was a card that anybody could have actually bought. And it was the let me pull it out. Let me just pull it out.
And by the way, Beast, I can speak for Brandon. We appreciate those kind words. And you are a scholar and a gentleman and a very kind heart and kind soul in our community, too. And we appreciate you, brother, just like we appreciate everybody else that's here tonight, too. So I just wanted to make sure that I sit there and express that, and very thankful.
Right there. Golly, my stack of grid cards have just grown. You got baby boy.
Yes, sir, Robert. Lots of great people in this community. I got you on the big screen too, as well. I'm not sure what you are, but I got you on the big screen. Hey, Boom Slang, thanks a billion. Thanks a million. Appreciate you very, very kindly for popping in, hanging out with me tonight. Y'all ever get a chance to see Boom Slang go live? I highly recommend you doing it. You're gonna sit there and see some really cool cards, and he has a really nice batch of really good guys that hangs out in his live stream too. Some really good friends of the card community. It's kind of like this was tonight, just a nice group of people that are good people, and just like looking at cardboard and just hanging out and just vibing with each other. So that's a great place to do it. So check out his channel for me, please.
I can't actually get it because it's in my bedroom, but I can show you this. So the story behind this, I guess I got to go all the way to the beginning. When I was in high school in Nebraska, small town Nebraska, they really pushed you to read a book if you got your homework done or you had nothing to do. They didn't want you to sit and talk and make noise for the other kids that are trying to finish up their schoolwork or their tasks that were given at the time. So we had this nice sized library in our high school, and I stumbled upon this book, Bo Knows Bo by Bo Jackson and Dick Shap. And I kid you not, if you can remember the library cards from back in WW we're talking like circa 99. No, actually, no, because of my high school career. So it'd be 2000s, early 2000s. Um, my name filled that whole entire card front and back. Nobody else checked this book out because when school was on and then it would close down, I would have this book in my possession pretty much. I'd drop it back off in the library, pick it back up as soon as it recycled back in. But anyhow, I found out that this very photo was on a scorecard, a 90s scorecard, and um never in my wildest dreams did I think that I would be able to afford a PSA 10 version of that card. So it was like my holy grail. I paid under $200 for that card. You know, when people talk about holy grail, some guys' holy grails are $14,000 cards. Some guys like me, $100, $200 at best. You know, it truly goes down to picking up something that means the world to you, and whether or not it doesn't matter whether or not you can turn around and make your money back when you sell it. You know, that's the most important thing I think when it comes to collecting cardboard. If you're collecting in hopes to someday retire and make $10 million, I mean, good on you, but my heart says you're in it for the wrong reason. But everybody's entitled to their own opinion, right? But anyhow, long story short, my holy grail was a card that was under $200. And I'll tell you what, when I had like 10 or 12 of the cards. I think it's card number six 692 or 269 or 962. I can't remember now from score, but uh I thought I was Adam's card closet. I was the king of the world. Like that card just meant that much to me. And if you collect like that, you'll never go wrong. You pick up cards that make you feel good or bring you back to a past time in your life, whether it's your youth or what have you. I mean, you won't go wrong. If you pick up a card for monetary value, flip a quarter, you could go wrong. You know what I mean? But if in your heart, that card just speaks to you, you will never go wrong, dude. You will never go wrong. So I guess that's my PSA on collecting and picking up cards and stuff.
Very, very thoughtful and so true. And appreciate the words of the wisdoms you passed. I sit there and I don't know, man. To me, I like the comment of the line. You know, a card is only worth what somebody's willing to pay for it, anyways. If that makes sense. So a card that you buy should sit there and mean to you what you paid for it. Whether it be $1 or $200. And so on and so forth. Uh, so buy some buy. Oh, well, there's a guy that sits there and says something other. I can't think of exactly, and I'm trying to sit there and think of a way to paraphrase it as well to kind of give it fair justice or fair thought process to it. But basically sit there and just collect what you like, uh, and don't worry about what everybody else is collecting per se, and collect within your budget and your means and so on and so forth. And I think that a lot of people think that cards are too expensive to collect nowadays. I sit there and just don't think that it might be too expensive to rip packs of this or that for you, and it might be too expensive to buy slab cards or this or that. But you know, uh, I set up at card shows all the time, and I sell cards 5 for $1, and they're dollar cards, and so on and so forth. And I know a lot of other guys do that type of stuff too. So there's means and methods to be able to get cards that you like in your collection. You know, just do like Brandon sit there and said though. Sit there and like what you can afford. I'm rambling on. I can tell I'm tired. That's what I do when I ramble on. I kind of sit there and say the same thing, just 8 different ways or whatnot.
You're good, Pam. You're
and
good.
and so I could tell I'm tired. So I would love to do these 2 giveaways for y'all, so I can sit there and not get my attention deficit disorder too bad while I'm losing focus and what I'm trying to think and say. So I'm gonna roll the dice and so on and so forth. And I know I got a giveaway to do. This beautiful Jackie and Chipper is what I'm gonna give away.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Oh yeah.
so I'm gonna go ahead and do this giveaway. And so let me find a spot over here. Let me move this stack of cards right here out of the way, so I can get some dice rolling going on without hitting any cards and messing anything up. Can't afford to mess up my beautiful cards that I just bought. So I'm
No
rolling the
doubt.
dice. So we got a 3 and a 6 again. So that's 9 again. So Mr. Brandon, are you capable of putting start or do I need to
Well,
grab it?
nope, I'm already on it. It's in, buddy.
So if you'd like to sit there and win a Jackie Robinson, uh, in my opinion, the most iconic baseball player of all time, it's either him or Babe Ruth, toss up. I think he means more to the game than any other player. And then you get a card of my favorite player, just to kind of remember the night and just to have something for me. This is the type of stuff that I love collecting. For me to get a Jackie Robinson, say from a Jackie Robinson guy, would be cool. For me to get a Chipper Jones card from a Chipper Jones guy is cool, and so on and so forth. Robert, are you the only one wanting to win these 2 beautiful cards?
They're slowly starting to get in there. Hey, Surfer says, good luck to all. One win is good enough for me. True A Surfer fashion. Hey, look at that. 42, Jackie Robinson. Let's go. Well played, Barry Barry.
All right, so somebody gonna guess number 10 for Chipper then,
No doubt.
so we can get both jersey numbers going.
I've got to find this card.
I have that exact same card somewhere, brother. I don't think I got a PSA 10 of it though, but I'd go and try to find it and share it. But I don't know if I could find mine either. So
I don't know where this one card went. That's hilarious.
Yeah, Barry John does that all the time. It's a friendly banter. Friendly banter. All right. So my argument, I sit there and said most people would say Mickey Mantle is the greatest switch hitter of all time. In my opinion, Chipper Jones is number two. There's only two switch hitters ever to be able to finish his career batting over 300 from both sides of the plate. Chipper Jones, and the other guy is not even Mickey Mantle. It's a guy named Frankie Fritz. All right. And there's only one switch hitter ever to finish his career batting over 300 and have over 400 home runs. That's a Hall of Famer, and that's Chipper Jones. I'd have to look at Adrian Beltre because I know he's a switch hitter and he just got in the Hall of Fame, so he might be another one. Yeah, Lance Berkman was a great switch hitter, but I think he had juiced a little bit too there, bud. Yeah, Eddie Murray was a switch hitter, yes, but he didn't bat 300. He had over 500 home runs.
I have got a story for you.
You want to do this giveaway first, and then I'll let you
Yep.
share your story. All right. So I'm gonna grab let's see, find a stack of cards here that I think would work. Here you go. I got a stack right here. So I gotta find card number 9 once again. So I'm gonna shuffle these up.
Joe Maines, is that Joe Namath?
Yes, there's a beautiful Joe Namath in here. I can
Oh,
share in a second.
shout out to It Cometh an Egg.
And there's a Deion Sanders that there. Brock Tom Brady there. There's that Joe Namath there's number to 399.
And stop.
Stop with all rise, Aaron Judge. So we're gonna go to card number 9. 1 potato, 2 potatoes, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And number 9 is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. on that beautiful orange sepia getting the Gatorade bath.
Uh,
And
Looks like 78.
that is correct. It is 78.
Oh, winner chicken dinner. Robert again. Let's go.
Robert says, I'm just to take all the prizes.
What a lucky dude.
Congrats, Robert.
No doubt.
Now, I definitely want to see a video from you ripping some packs, showing this awesomeness. Don't be scared. All right. So let's see. Where did I put my note at earlier? Robert. All right. So I got Robert on that too. Now, all this being said, congrats. You want to send it to Barry Barry? Barry Barry already got a sweet chipper from me. So he's kind of got a chipper be reminding me of me. So just let me know, Robert. I just sent him a really sweet number to red Chipper Jones. Anyway, I'll be in touch with y'all on that later. I'm gonna let Mr. Brandon share his story.
So I was half asleep listening to this auctions popping off. And this dude is just hooping and hollering. I can't believe you're letting a Hank Aaron go for under $20. And I just boom jumped out of my couch and slapped a bid on and didn't even realize what I was bidding on. And you are looking at the saddest purchase, the saddest $65 purchase ever. Reprint, baby. He was like, I can't believe you're gonna let a Jim what do you say, a Mint 9 PSA Aaron Rodgers or Hank Aaron only go for $20. And I didn't even look at my screen, and I just typed in a bid, and sure as God's got sandals, I won it. But it was a reprint. Beautiful card nonetheless, but definitely not what I thought it was.
Oh, that's that year where they did the first and last year or
Yep,
something like that. Card design on the front and the back. Yeah, I
yep,
remember that year.
yep. So as much as I would love to hold on to this bad boy, this is eventually going to go into my givey, so I can just get rid of the memory of this card.
I've done that before too, where I was up there and nowadays they be some people be tricky too. Like these digital things and stuff like that.
Yep,
They'll try to put that digital word, someplace, kind of minute in the listing to where they can quote coerce you to thinking that you're getting a legit number to five sick autograph. You thinking you about to get a banger of a card, and oh no, you're just about to get a digital picture of a card.
yep.
I
Nope,
bet that.
it wasn't a drunk purchase. It's been so long since I've had a drink that I can't even remember when I stopped drinking. Crazy as that may sound.
Unfortunately, with me having to take medicines and so forth, I I I sit there and I had a drink and a minute myself. But every now and then I sit there and if I hang out with a friend or something like that, I might sit there and pop one with him or
Yep,
whatnot, just because man, just take a little time to relax and have yourself a guy moment or whatnot. Nothing wrong with that in my thought process. It's just with me having to be on heart medicine and this and that, so on and so forth. I try not to, mix it with alcohol too often or whatnot, to where I'm trying to take care of myself and keep myself around a little bit too.
yep. I need to reword that. I can't remember the last time I got drunk. It's been so long because I love enjoying a good old fashioned. That's my vice, but that's you know a drink or two. But yeah, drunk purchase. I haven't been I haven't been inebriated like that, and I can't even remember.
Gotcha. Yes, a little social drink is
Yep,
just fine.
yep. I don't want to make people think that I'm like sober and I'm holding the chip or something. It's not like that, folks. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, I thought you'd laugh at that, Adam, because you know, Hammer and Hank Aaron. I
Oh yeah, yeah. I sit there
thought
and
for sure I had something. I mean, this is a great card, but I thought I had something like really great. You know,
you know how much I paid for my Hank Aaron rookie card?
um, geez,
All right, first of all, let me go grab it right quick.
I don't even know.
It's only gonna take me 1 minute. I'll be right back.
I don't know what the bench is there.
All right, I'm back. I bought this card about 10 to 12 years ago, so I'm gonna kind of give you all that as the clue. I bought it off of on a guy that sat there and tried to claim it to be a secretary signature autograph. And there's an autograph right there on the card right there. It's hard to sit there and see with this glare, but you can see that on his neckline right there, that's an autograph. And that's a rookie card year autograph too. So, so the guy listed it and as that.
Oh my gosh, look at that beauty.
This is the real deal right here.
One
so,
of these things just doesn't belong here.
so whoever I've told this story and how much I paid for this card before. So if you know my channel, it's already in there. So whoever's the closest, I'm going to sit there and send a another giveaway out. So put in the chat. I'm gonna write the number down right quick too, so nobody thinks I'm trying to change it for anybody.
Uh,
And it's gonna
I'm,
be a mystery giveaway. And Brandon, you're eligible to enter too. I'm gonna let you voice yours though. But I bought this card about 10 or 12 years ago. And
are they putting
Beast,
it in the chat?
yeah, I need everybody to put it in the chat. You're more than welcome to do that, Beast. Beast wants to add to the giveaway. That's perfectly fine. I can let you know who wins this and you can add on to this giveaway. So the Beast is going to do a mystery giveaway too, unless he wants to tell us what he's giving away. The winner of this giveaway, whoever's closest to this dollar amount, will be yeah. This is his rookie card. This is a 1954 Topps rookie card of the great Hank Aaron. And I recently got it authenticated by JSA, so I know that's actually not a secretary signature. When I bought this card, I looked up other autographs. It's very hard for me to find that autograph, but I did find a few that were slabbed, and I think it's like his rookie year autograph. He only signed this autograph for like 1 year, so he was like 54, 55 or something like that. And he never had this autograph again, of course. So it's kind of very unique on top of being such a beautiful copy. Look how well centered that card is for a 54 Topps. You know, typically a lot more off center than that. Typically they got a lot of snowing. Look at the colors and clarity. Just a beautiful copy. I've had a lot of people that do grading and they all sit there and think this card is right about like a PSA 5 and with such a unique, you know, rare variety of his autograph on it too. This is my Grail card, and I'm blessed to own it. And I bought it when it was way more affordable, and as well with the quote factor that some people might have not, you know, wanted to pay as much on it because they thought it might have been a fake autograph. Meaning, you know, if somebody's just scribbling on a card, of course, that's going to detract what the card is worth in value too. So I think that's why I was able to snag this card up. And I was smart because I did the homework to kind of sit there and say, yeah, that's a legit autograph. And now I got it authenticated by JSA to prove it. All right. You think that's enough time?
Yep.
All right. So I'm ending it. Stop. Uh, and I will sit there and share with y'all exactly what I paid for it. Oh, Brandon, I need your dollar amount.
Yep. I put it in there. I went crazy, and since his jersey's 44, I just went $44.
Okay. I didn't know that you had put
There
in
is
the
no way
amount.
you paid $44 for it. I was
400
thinking 444 too. That was my next.
for $400.
Barry
And that
Barry's the closest.
and that card back then was probably about a 600-ish type card, 500 to 600. So I got a little bit below comps once again because uh and I can only imagine what this card may go for if I sit there and got it in a PSA slab, about like a 5.5, and then as well, if I got to put it in one of those fancy auctions and stuff like that, where they sit there and kind of hyped it about, being a very rare and unique version of his autograph. I imagine this card could fetch, you know, a decent amount of money. And congrats, Barry Barry. Yes, Tom. That's the couple of quotes I've kind of gotten is right around that crazy number there. And it's crazy that I only paid $400 for this card and just held it on into my collection and cherished it. I am so blessed to own a card of another one of those. You talked about Jackie Robinson. I think this guy right here and the hate and and the racial tensions that he had to go through when he was trying to chase down home run number 714 and 715. Nobody wanted the black guy to sit there and break the great Bambino's record and stuff. He went through a lot of the same thing Jackie had to, during those time frames because of bigotry and hate. Just an iconic guy. And I don't know if you know, Hank Aaron, after he retired, all he did was go and sit there and try to, quote, mentor black baseball players on how to play the game the right way, be respectful, do your talking with your bat and your game, et cetera, how to mentor these guys as well, to how to, quote, manage their life outside of baseball too, to where they wasn't going broke and this and that. He tried to pour back into the game and its future, you know, but he don't get talked about and know about that. But sit there and do your research and you'll sit there and know that he did. So to me, I'm blessed to own a piece of baseball history with this card right here. And to have the man to actually have this in his hands at one time and sign it. How freaking cool. I cannot sit there and be more happier to have a card in my collection than this one here. Heck, I'm even shaking talking about it right now. But anyways, wrapping it up, my voice is getting hoarse. Just want to wish everybody a chipper and blessed day. I hope this rest of your week is amazing. As my good friend Brandon would always sit there and say in his comments, please check out my friend's channel. Uh, check out everybody's channel. Try to do something good and nice for somebody today. It would mean a lot to them. I know. It would mean a lot to yourself as well with the good vibes that you get from it. Brandon, you want to say bye to everybody and end the stream, please, young man?
Yeah. Uh, Thank you all for stopping by and supporting my good friend Adam's Card Closet. What an absolutely fun time kicking it with him. You guys blowing up the chats. I can't thank you enough for that. I hope you guys have a blessed day. 4 o'clock in the morning, y'all are still just cracking down on that chat. That is amazing. God bless you guys. Keep those corners sharp, your penny sleeves at the ready, and as always, get out there and pull some fire.
Hey, Chipper. Bye, y'all.
Bye, fam.